everybody, and welcome to Dinners with Donna. I am Donna, and I am going to be cooking for you. I do this every other Sunday at 4 p.m., and I just want to welcome all of you into our kitchen. We have a little bit of a new setup today. Nick had to work, so he can't make it. Sam's in California, so it's Richie and me and my executive producer for the day, Steve from Steve's World. And he helped me get this really great setup. We've got mics now back in play, so hopefully you guys can hear us better. So let us know in the chat, thumbs up if the audio and video quality are good. Thumbs down if you think we need to do something different or adjust anything. We can do that. But yeah, let us know. So today we are going to be preparing a 4th of July meal. We're going to be making a Coca-Cola barbecue pulled pork in the Instant Pot, and we're making air fryer grilled corn on the cob. We are making a trifle with berries and pudding and cream. It's going to be so good. And we're making a pasta salad that I've been making for years and years and years. Before we start, I would like to thank, first of all, Patricia. After our last stream, she sent me a PayPal, very generous. Thank you so much, Patricia. We appreciate you. Also, all of my awesome channel members, thank you so much. I put great emojis for today for 4th of July that you can use, so feel free to use them at will. That'd be great. And also to my moderators there with the blue wrenches, they keep the chat family friendly and clean and going smoothly. So Richard, you ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Okay. So I'm going to start today with the pulled pork because it takes about 80 minutes to 90 minutes to go in the Instant Pot. So that's what we'll be doing first. So I have it's approximately 4-pound boneless pork butt shoulder roast. And we have a cup of onion chopped. And then, all right, so it said to use a whole bunch of spices and things. I'm going with my favorite rubs. I'm going to blend them. This is an Applewood, McCormick's Grill Mates Applewood rub, which I think is going to be really nice for the pork. Also, I'm using McCormick's Grill Mates brown sugar bourbon rub. I'm just going to rub it all over the pork roast, but I forgot my gloves, so I'm going to go get them. I always forget something. It's not a stream if we don't forget something, right? Did we lose our music, Richard?
Yes.
We're musicless, guys. That's okay.
Steve can sing.
Sing, Steve.
Me.
All right. So I'm going to grab the recipe also so I can go over it with you guys. Also, the recipe is also on my website. It's in the description, the link to the recipe. I've made a few modifications just to my preferences, like with the spice rub. And also, instead of using just Coca-Cola, I'm using cherry cola. You can use Dr. Pepper, root beer, any of your favorites. That'd be great. All right, so got our pork butt, our onion, and all the spices, but we got our rubs. We're going to use some olive oil to brown our pork in the Instant Pot. We've got our Coke over there, and we've got our barbecue sauce and a half a cup of water ready to go. Now, I'm hearing feedback over there. Does anyone else here have audio issues?
I took the phone back there and didn't get it at all, so.
Okay. Just checking. Okay, so we're just going to rub this in.
Arnie said him and Doug love the bourbon rub.
Oh, it's my favorite, Arnie. I love it. And this applewood smoke is going to give it that nice smoky flavor. You get it if you smoked it on a smoker. So you can smell it. It smells like room burning. Okay. Did I take yeah. Just wanted to make sure I took the seal off of it. And we're going to use the dump, the one where you get the most rub out. I'm just going to generously cover all of our pork with the spice rub. And once we get this going, we'll chat more. but it takes so long to cook in the pressure cooker, about 80 to 90 minutes. I know the recipe says 75 minutes, but as you all know who've been watching, every time I've made something in the Instant Pot, it takes longer than the recipe says, so I'm allowing for a few extra minutes. Okay, that looks good and coated. So now we're going to set our pressure cooker to the browning and saute cycle, and then we did that. Okay. So we're going to go over to our pressure cooker. We're going to hit the saute setting. It would help if I plugged it in the pressure cooker. I usually leave mine plugged in before the show, but I forgot to plug it in today. Okay, so we are going to hit saute. We're going to do, did it say high? Or did it say low? Bring this with me. Set it to the medium high. Okay.
Got a $10 super chat from Mickey Travels.
Oh, Mickey Travels, thank you so much.
Says, I know Nick is sorry he's working, but it's there. He's here in spirit. Happy 4th of July,
Aw.
Donna, Richard, and Steve.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mickey
you.
Travels. You're awesome. Okay, so we're going to take out our, I forgot also, I had my racks in here from the last time I cooked, so we'll take those out. And now, there. Okay, now we're just going to let it heat up. And while we're waiting for it to heat up, I'll go over what else we're going to do here. So we were supposed to pat the pork roast dry, which I did beforehand, before I seasoned it, and now I seasoned it. And then we're going to add olive oil to the cooker, and then we are going to, once the oil heats up, brown all sides of the pork. So we're going to get a good sear on it, and then we'll pressure cook it. Because if you don't get a good sear, it'll kind of be like mushy, and you want that good bark on it. All right. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take my gloves off now. All right. So I'm going to put the oil in. There we go. Just enough to coat the bottom of the pan so the pork doesn't stick to the bottom of your Instant Pot. Okay. Waiting for it to come up to temp. It's getting there. And let's see. So once that the oil gets up to temperature, we're going to brown the pork really nicely on all sides. It says about 5 to 8 minutes. It's going to depend on your pressure cooker. All pressure cookers are different. It depends on your model, how big your pressure cooker is, all that good stuff. And then we're going to brown it. And after we brown it, we're going to remove it. And then we're going to saute the onions and some of the Coke. And then we're going to add in all the rest of the stuff. And it's going to be really good. The barbecue sauce, the Coke, the water, the brown sugar. And then we're going to pressure cook it on high for 75 minutes, but I'm going to do it for about 80 to 85 because my pressure cooker never cooks in the time they say. I don't know why.
Got a $4.99 super chat from Pete McDevitt.
Pete.
He says, love the new setup, mic drop.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
And you got a $5.27 super chat from Carol Hanks. And she says, looking good.
That's my mom. Hi, Mom. Thank you so much. And 527, just so people know, that's my mom's birthday. So that's where that came from. Thank you, Mom. I think Sam must have helped with that. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. And we're getting there. It takes a little bit to get it to temperature, but patience is a virtue. So just hang in there, guys. What I'll do while we're waiting is I'll rinse off my cutting board.
Want to know who's in the chat?
Yeah, let's do a chat check.
We got Craig's Robotics.
Hi, Craig.
Dad Resort TV 1.
Jerry. Woohoo.
WDW Max.
Hi, Max.
James Gerhardt.
Hi, James.
It's Joey's World.
Hi, Lisa, Keith, and Joey.
Jesse Gottlieb.
Hi, Jesse.
UK Disney Keith and Mandy.
Hi, Keith and Mandy.
Todd B.
Hi, Todd.
Rachel's Adventures.
Hi, Rachel. Oh, can you guys hear that sizzle? It's just sizzle, so it's time to put the pork in. Okay.
Jesse Gottlieb. Ale Jerry. Tasha Rogers.
Hi, AOJ. Hi, Tasha.
Jan S. Disney.
Hi, Jan. It's so great to see so many friends in here. Thank you so much. I'm going to wash my hands because I touched the pork. And I'm going to put my timer on for about 5 minutes and let the pork just sear before we turn it. I'll use tongs to do that.
Blue Polo and his mom are watching.
Hi, Blue Polo and Blue Polo's mom. Welcome in.
Angela Minta.
Hi, Angela.
Samantha Lowe.
Who's that? Sam, you're in California. I miss you. Okay. I'm going to put this on for 5 minutes. Okay. Who else will we got in the chat, Richard?
Captain Akron.
Hi, Ryan.
Pamela V.
Hi, Pam.
Donna, who doesn't cook, Kennedy.
I love Donna, who doesn't cook Kennedy. Hi, Donna.
Disney Doodle.
Hi, Disney Doodle.
That Florida Feeling.
Hi, that Florida feeling.
Kathleen Salford.
Well, hello.
Jennifer Piccolo.
Hi, Jen. Welcome in. Hi to Tony, too.
Anthony Mullerman.
Hi, Anthony.
Sherry Connolly.
Hello.
Narrow Valley with Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Disvision 3D.
Well, hello there.
Dan Wynn.
Hello, hello.
Wendy B. Dad Builds.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Chris. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday.
Paul Enga.
Hello, Paul.
Engel, I mean. Pepper Tree Villa.
PTV.
Roscoe Mothership.
Hello.
Michelle the Quilter.
Hi, Michelle.
Nana of 4.
Hello, hello.
I'm probably missing some, but that's all I
Okay.
can see.
And if I'm looking to the side, I'm looking at Richard to tell me who's in the chat. So that's awesome. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm so excited.
Scarlett Penford and Wendy
Hi,
B.
Scarlett. Hello, Andy. So this is going to be a really easy to prepare, and it's great because you're not using your oven, your stove, and you're not outside in the 95-degree Florida weather smoking your pork tenderloin or your pork roast because you're making it in your Instant Pot. It keeps you cool. It's going to be a lot faster than smoking it on a grill or anything, and it's going to be really tasty.
Chomps and Sunshine are here.
Hi, Chumps and Sunshine.
Fantastic Chronicle said he's smoking burgers and dogs today.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Tony. Yum. I bet it's cooler where you, well, is it cooler where you are right now? I know you guys were having a heat wave earlier, but yeah, it's hot here. In fact, I think we forgot to turn the air down. I can usually do that from my phone, you guys, because we have an app for the air conditioning. So if I get hot while I'm streaming, I just can turn it down a degree or two. But the new setup, I have to have Richie go do it. But it's okay, because why is this smoking? Oh, is that from here?
Yeah. Disney up boiler up says hi.
Travis. Hi, Brandy. Woo.
It's 96 where county is right now.
What?
96 in Ohio.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's too hot.
It's only 84 here.
Oh my gosh, Tony, that's too hot. I need my fork.
And
So this
Jane,
is when you get the big ones out, guys.
Jane Resort TV wants here.
Jane, hello, hello. Okay, can you guys hear that sizzle? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Got a $4.99 super chat from Matt Williams.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind of you.
And $4.99 from Nancy L.
Oh, Nancy.
She said, thank you for the streams and hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July.
Oh, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July as well. Thank you guys, both of you, everyone. You guys are awesome. I'm just so thankful you're here. I love visiting with all of you. It just makes me happy that you're here. Oh, this is really making a nice bark, you guys. I can't show it to you, but it's going to be really good. I'm going to show it to you, though, after it browns on this side, because I have to take it out to make the base for the sauce. Oh, well, then let's do. This is Steve, guys. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Isn't that beautiful?
You see it?
Yes,
What do you think, Richie?
it's good.
That's the color you want, just like you would get on a grill or smoker. We're basically making that good bark that you would get by barbecuing and taking like hours and hours to smoke. This is great when you have a bunch of people coming over and it's hot and you don't want to go outside and cook and you don't have time to be smoking and checking your smoker. This is going to be great because once we do this part and we get it pressure cooking, you just set it and leave. You don't have to worry about it.
Thank you, Carol. Carol said I'm doing a great job.
Oh, well, thank you, Carol. Oh, that looks great. Okay, so we're going to turn this off now because it cooks. Now, see, on searing and sauteing, for some reason, it's at 5 to 8 minutes aside. Mine cooked in like 3. So it did it really fast, which is good for you guys because you'll get to see it. So I'm going to get it out of this Instant Pot.
Sam said she has Carol hooked up today.
Yay, Sam. Way to go. Bringing Carol into the 21st century. Okay, guys. Look at this pork. It's so beautiful. Got a nice, good sear. Now, see, it's not burned. That's a good sear. And that's what we want for our base. So now, what we're going to do is remove from the pot, set aside. We did that. We're going to add the onions and a half a cup of Coke. And I'm using cherry Coke. You do not want to use sugar-free or diet in this. This is when you have to use the full sugar because it's going to caramelize and make the sauce and the pork so good. Okay. So I need a half a cup. And pour slowly because it will fizz on you. You can also feel free to use flat soda. It doesn't really matter in this recipe. Okay. Awesome.
Got a $5 super chat from Margie Linney.
Margie.
Says, hi, Donna. Happy 4. I am celebrating my 30th anniversary on July 6th.
Oh, Margie, happy anniversary. That's wonderful. And thank you so much for your generous super chat. You don't have to do that. None of you do. It means so much to me. And it does help with, ingredients and equipment and all that stuff. But honestly, I'm just happy having all of you here with me to cook. It just makes me so happy. Okay, so now I'm going to go on the saute feature again. But this time, because it sauteed so fast, I'm putting it on low, and you're going to hit start. And we're going to basically get all the brown bits from the bottom from when the pork was searing and get it into this little sauce we're making with the cherry Coke and the onions. It's going to be so good.
Jennifer Piccolo wants to know if this recipe produces a strong smoky flavor.
We will see. I've not made this before. My first time. Steve, this is what happens on my show. Most of the things I make, it's very rare that I have something like my pasta salad and my trifle that I've made before. Never made this before. This is my first rodeo. That's why I'm looking at the recipe so much. But I'm tweaking it along the way. But I'm thinking this applewood seasoning will give it that smokiness. What do you think, Steve?
That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I got to get more. That was the last of it. One of my viewers hooked me up with this.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Makes a great product.
Yeah, they are awesome. I love them.
Arnie said, thanks for mentioning the sugar and caramelization.
Oh, absolutely, Arnie. And guys, I have a treat for you guys. On August 8th, Arnie and Doug and I hope Ben and Sherry, are all going to be cooking together on my show. We're going to be celebrating the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, and we're going to cook things from both coasts food and wine festivals. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay.
Tasha wants to know why you went with cherry Coke versus regular.
I just like the flavor. I thought it would bring another depth because when I smoke, because I have smoked meat in the smoker before, and when I would smoke, I would use fruit woods like cherry or peach. I really like the flavor it imparts, so I was thinking, why not go with cherry Coke? You could use cheer wine too if you're in that part of the, neck of the woods and have cheer wine. That'd be good in here.
Narrow Valley with Glenn said, wait, Donna has Mama Mouse's pool boy chief under the bridge there?
Yeah. I rented him for the day. Okay. So we're getting all this good stuff off the bottom of the pan because it's going to make a great flavor for our pork. So good. And you want your onions to get a little bit, translucent. You don't want to burn them. You don't want to brown them. You just want them just till they're, kind of crisp, tender. You don't want them cooked all the way through because we are pressure cooking after all. So we'll do that. It looks pretty good. So the next step in our recipe, which I left over here. Okay. So we added the Coke and the onions, and we are scraping the pan down with a wooden, we're doing all of that good stuff. All right, so then we're just going to add the rest of everything back in, except the pork roast. We're going to add in the Coke, water, barbecue sauce, and brown sugar, give it a stir, then put the meat in, close the lid, and set it. And then this is the hardest thing we're making today. So that'll be it. And then we'll go on to, I think, pasta salad, because that needs to, it needs to boil and it needs to chill a little bit. Okay. Oh, guys, this smells so good. It's great. Okay. And just, scrape. That's why I'm using my flat edge wooden spatula thing, because I want to scrape as much of the stuff off the bottom that I can to get into my sauce. That looks so good. And the onions are almost ready. But I like this recipe too because if you spend a little bit of time in the beginning doing this, and then you put it in, like with a smoker, you have to keep checking. You have to make sure the temperature is at the right temperature the whole time. You have to go check the wood chips and add more. This is just like, once you get past this beginning stage, you set it in the pressure cooker and you're good to go. Okay. Nice.
Tony said he just made a ranch and bacon pasta salad.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Yeah, my pasta salad is really good, but it's really basic. Mostly because I had picky eaters in my house when I developed the recipe, so I don't put anything like olives because no one liked olives. I don't like olives. I've heard someone say they put like cucumber and all kinds of different things, tomatoes and things in their pasta salad, and that's awesome. I just make it pretty straightforward and simple. But yeah, you can add and make things your own, and choose different cheeses or different vegetables to put in and make it your own. That's looking mighty good. Okay, so now we're going to turn this off again because we don't need to saute anymore. And we are going to pour in our, let's see, we'll do our brown sugar. We'll do our water, half a cup. We will do our barbecue sauce. And I'll scrape that out because
JL's here.
Oh, hi, JL. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. It's not raining, so hopefully you won't feel like taking a nap. JL said the other day that when it's raining, like on a live stream or something, he gets tired and wants to take a nap. So hopefully we're keeping you awake today. But I'm that way too. The rain can make you really tired. Okay, so we're going to pour the rest of our cherry Coke in. There we go. We're going to give it a good stir. Okay. And while we're waiting to do that, I'm going to turn on the pot of water I've got going here. This is going to be for our pasta salad. So we're good to go. I'm going to stir this. Really good. Mix everything in. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing.
This Vision 3D wants to know what type of measuring cups do you have?
Oh, okay. So I use these OXO plastic ones, and they have a silicone handle. I have noticed that 2 of them on me have like melted at the bottom, and they're supposed to be microwave and dishwasher safe. So I'm not sure what happened, but one time I had a whole thing of milk come out of the bottom. So yeah, just be careful. I also just now bought a set of Pyrex ones so that I know I can put them in the microwave and dishwasher and be okay with them. You're just not supposed to get hot to cold like quickly, because that could cause the Pyrex to like explode. So you don't want that happening. But if you have it, consistent temperature in them, you should be good. And never ever put metal with a hot liquid or anything you put in the microwave with the Pyrex, because it could make things shatter. So always use silicone or wood utensils. Okay. Okay, we're good with that. All right, get this mess out of the way. And then we will get our meat, and we will put the meat in, and then we will pressure cook the meat. Let's put all this here. Well, that didn't go well. I knocked all the cups down in the sink. Here, I'll rinse this out real quick.
Dennis Algazi's here.
Hi, Dennis.
Leaf Watson.
Hello, ladies. Okay. That's good. All right. So now we're going to put this bad boy back into the Instant Pot. There we go. Yum. It already smells so good. And we're going to cover it, and I believe we're putting it on high, but I'm just going to double check because I've not made this before. There we go. And quick stir, place meat in, close the lid, set the timer to 75 minutes on high. Okay, so we are going to pressure cook it on high, but I'm going to go for about 80 minutes. Maybe 85, I don't know. All right, then you hit start, and that's it.
Kate wants to know if you missed Rhode Island.
Oh, there's a lot of things I miss about Rhode Island. I miss the food. I miss my family's all there. I miss the beaches. Yeah, I miss the Ocean State. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. But it is very small, and it's very congested because it's so small, so that everyone's kind of compact, and traffic can be really, really hard. Okay, so we've got our pork going. We've got our water boiling for our next recipe, which is going to be my pasta salad. So pasta salad is so simple, guys. We've got our tricolor rotini that we're going to make. Oh, and always salt your water before you boil it. That's a good tip, because you want your pasta to have some flavor and not just taste like, pasta.
Disney Dan's here.
Dan, hi. I'm so happy to see you. Let's see.
And Jack Twaddle.
Jack, welcome in. Okay, so guys, this is so easy peasy. I already chopped tricolor bell peppers, red, orange, and green, and a sweet onion. And we're gonna boil our pasta, drain our pasta with cold water to stop the cooking process. Then we're putting it in here, and then we're gonna dress it up with some stuff and give it some pizzazz. And that's gonna be our pasta salad. It's gonna be so easy and so delicious. Okay, so how's the chat going?
Good. We're chatting.
Does anyone have any questions? Because now would be a good time to ask, because we have a little downtime while we're waiting for the pasta water to boil.
Dennis says Beefy King in Orlando has the roast beef sandwiches like Walt's roast beef in Rhode Island.
Oh my gosh. Walt's roast beef was like an institution. I love that place. We're going to have to try that. Beefy King?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
It is good. I've been there.
You've never taken me?
No.
How dare you? Oh my gosh. So yeah, does anyone have questions about anything we've done so far? Or
Tasha wants to know if you have any special traditions for the 4th.
Well, I used to, when I was growing up, go to a place with all of our family called Colt State Park in Rhode Island, in Bristol, Rhode Island. And they had like a 4th of July parade in Bristol. We didn't really get to that too often because the crowds were really, really large. But we would always do like a cookout and a picnic with all my family and then watch fireworks. And it was just so nice. We also would go to Newport, Rhode Island sometimes to watch fireworks. My mom would pack a picnic. I remember her making chicken and like boiled potatoes and things to take. And then we would get like frozen lemonade or ice cream. And it was such a treat and so nice. And now our 4th of July is watching Disney fireworks, which will be back. Yay!
JL wants to know if you remember the Family Guy where Peter fell down the stairs.
Oh, no. I've not seen too many Family Guys, unfortunately. Don't laugh. They're laughing at me.
Jay wants to know if you're self-taught.
Well, kind of. I taught a lot to myself, but my foundation of cooking I learned from my mom, grandma, and my aunt. They were inspirational and taught me how to cook at a very young age. They had me in that kitchen helping, so I have them to thank.
Jennifer wants to know of the recipes you're making today, what can be prepared a day or two ahead of time?
Okay, you could definitely prepare the trifle ahead. You could prepare the pasta salad ahead, which I usually do. I usually make it the day before because I like the flavors to marinate and get really good in there. But we're not obviously going to be doing that today. It will definitely taste better tomorrow, though. Richie knows. He's had my pasta salad before.
Sofa Girl says hi.
Hi, Cherie. But yeah, almost everything you could make ahead of time. I would say you could make the pork and shred it and everything, but when you reheat it so it doesn't dry out, I would make sure you sauce it well, just so it doesn't dry out on you. But you still could make it a day ahead of time or earlier in the day and have it ready. Yep.
Cassidy wants to know if you can see any of the fireworks from your house.
I can see Magic Kingdom fireworks from my house, which are amazing. They tested some last night. It was really loud because I wasn't expecting them at 11:30 at night. It kind of scared me. It's so weird without the music.
Yeah. Todd, I don't need to shoot off fireworks. We have Disney.
That's right. Although I did, guys, buy sparklers this year. They were only $2 for like a 10 boxes or something at Publix, so I bought a whole bunch of them.
Joanne wants to know how long the pasta salad is good in the fridge.
Up to a week. Yep. And I like this pasta salad more than like macaroni salad because I don't like so much mayonnaise-based salads. This one's it's Italian dressing, so that's why I like it. It's lighter.
Tasha said hot dogs versus brats.
Oh, that's tough because I like both. It depends what kind of mood I'm in. I like a good Wisconsin brat. I should make those sometime on the show because I make them with a beer butter sauce and caramelized onion. Oh my gosh, they're so good.
And just so everybody knows, Nick is working today. He's not here.
Oh, yes, Nick had to work. We didn't fire him or anything. He didn't quit either. He had to work. He got a paying gig. He had to take it. Okay, guys, we're boiling, so we're going in. Okay, so I'm going to give this a stir. And we're going to boil it about 8 to 10 minutes. We'll check it after 8.
Scarlett wants to know where you got the trifle recipe.
I made it up in my head. I did. I think it's kind of a combination of things that I really enjoy. One of my favorite things is strawberry shortcake. So I was like, why not take a pound cake? Now, I see these recipes all over the place now. But when I started making this over 20 years ago, it seemed unique to me. But I cube pound cake, and I love strawberries and blueberries, and the cream and the pudding come into play. And it's just a perfect summer dessert for me, and that's why I made it. And it was flavors that my family liked. I mean, always cater, to what your guests and your family like because you want them to eat it and enjoy it. So,
Lori French says hi.
Hello, hello. So yeah, when you make the trifle, I'll give you a tip ahead of time. But you can make it in this clear bowl, which is what we're going to do. And I think while we're waiting for I'm going to lower this because it's going to boil over. There we go. We can make the trifle while we're waiting for the pasta to boil. You do that. I'm going to stir it. And you're going to stir it occasionally so it doesn't stick. That's all. And it's not, rocket science or anything. Just, you don't want a big clump of pasta. So just stir it every couple of minutes and you'll be good to go.
Jennifer wants to know, how many people are you entertaining on the 4th?
2, Richard and me. Because Sam is actually, as most of you know, Sam is in California with her grandmother visiting, and she's going to be going to Disneyland this week. So be sure to check out her streams.
We didn't fire her either.
Yeah, we didn't fire her either. She went voluntarily to visit Grandma and go to Avengers Campus and all that good stuff. She's very excited. But yeah, it's just Richard and me, which is kind of weird because usually it's Sam and you and me. But, we'll probably do something. It'll be quiet. Okay, no, that's the wrong one. Are you available?
I'll be Cody.
Well, heck, you guys should come over. We can break in the Blackstone. Oh, that's another thing, guys. I got a Blackstone griddle finally. I've wanted one for over a year, and I finally got one yesterday. So Richard and I put it together. We just have to season it, and then we can do our first cook on it. I'm so excited to use it. Oh, my gosh.
Blackstone grill or camera now.
Oh, Blackstone cam. Okay, so this is super simple, guys. We've got our pound cake, Sara Lee. That's the brand I just prefer, but you can use Entenmann's. You can make your own pound cake. You can use yellow cake, whatever. I just cut them into like 1-inch cubes. They don't have to be precise or anything.
I thought you made it from scratch.
Don't start with it. I could, but then the cake would take like 2 more hours. Do you want to stream 2 more hours?
I've got nothing else to do.
Oh, well, okay. You do have tomorrow off, so. Okay, so we have strawberries that I sliced, and I just sprinkled a little bit of sugar on them, just to give them a little extra sweetness, because sometimes, the berries that you get at the store, they're not quite ripe yet. So I did that just to help them along. I've got some strawberries that I kept aside for the top to decorate. And then I've got blueberries.
Sam said they fired me never, LOL.
LOL. And then I've got some blueberries here, some beautiful blueberries that I've rinsed. I put a bowl underneath it to catch any extra water, just in case.
Todd B said Samantha needs a raise.
She does. She did an awesome job last time. We were really proud of her.
She said she's working remote.
Okay, So now in this container, all I did was take a 5.1 ounce package of vanilla instant pudding, and I prepared it ahead of time because I want this trifle to cool down. Normally, like I said, I would make it the day before, but because of the time constraints, we're making it, in real time. So I wanted the pudding to be really cold, so I made it ahead of time. So just make it according to the package directions: 3 cups of milk, 5.1 ounce pack of instant vanilla pudding, and just mix it, and you're good to go. I'm going to throw this away.
Jennifer Piccolo asks, is angel food cake too soft?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Jennifer. I think it would be a little bit too spongy, like, you know what I mean? And not maybe soft, but it might absorb the moisture of the berries, not hold up as well, and get soggy. And that's why I think you need a denser cake, like a pound cake.
Donna B says, try the Publix brand frozen pound cake if you haven't.
Ooh.
Exactly like homemade, delicious.
Oh, we will try that next time then for sure. Thank you for that suggestion. That sounds delicious. Okay. Oh, I forgot my spatula. All right. So I've got my trusty folding spatula. And all we're going to do, I use extra creamy. This thawed in the fridge overnight, but this is extra creamy Cool Whip. You can use, sugar-free. You can use light. Also with the pudding, you can use sugar-free if you want to. I use skim milk in my pudding. You can use whole milk, whatever your, preference is.
Roscoe Mothership wants to know what you use to cover the pudding and why.
I used wax paper, so it just didn't form a skin or get watery. Okay, so we're just going to fold this whole thing in.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, Neil. You should bring a trumpet over. Our music isn't working. Here, Richard, you can lick the bowl. Here's a spoon. And then you just gently fold, and that's a technique. You don't want to stir it and break down the cream. Just want to gently fold it in, and it takes time and patience.
Nancy O says Fresh Market has an excellent French vanilla pound cake.
Ooh, do we have one near here, Richard? A Fresh Market?
There's one up by Sand Lake Road.
I don't know where that is. And as you can see, it's turning color to kind of an ivory, which is what you want. And you got to really mix it because I can see the vanilla pudding still not. There you go. You want to get everything incorporated, gently folding. It takes time. Not too much time, but it takes a little time.
No, Richard cannot sing. Donna can sing, but Richard can't.
I don't know. I've heard you sing.
Is it because you're not loud? Or?
No. All the dogs in the neighborhood come out.
I've heard you sing in the car on occasion, and I don't think you're half bad.
Janie B wants to know if you could use donuts.
I think you could. That'd probably be really good. I love the ideas you guys come up with. That's amazing. Okay. Just making sure. Yep, that looks about right. But I just want to keep going a little bit more just to make sure all that pudding is mixed in. Okay. Let's see how we're doing.
Arnie said it's time to prepare lunch here. The stream has made him so hungry, he'll be watching in the background.
Okay. Enjoy your lunch, Arnie and Doug. I hope you're making something yummy. I know you are because everything you make is yummy. Okay, we're going to give about 3 more minutes on that. Okay. So now that's our components for this, guys. And look at this color. It's so beautiful.
Jay Nashville said she's late, but she made it.
Yay, Jay. Welcome in. We're glad you're here. Okay. So we're just going to go pound cake. And you can eyeball it. You want to cover the bottom, of course. Like that. And then, there we go. That looks good to me. Then we're going to get our strawberries, but I'm going to get a spoon so my hands don't turn all red.
Jane Ashburn wants to know if that's pudding or whipped cream.
It is pudding and Cool Whip mixed together. It's the best of both worlds. Okay, so you just want to make an even layer of your strawberries. Some people get really fancy and make designs and things. I don't do that for mine until the top layer because I kind of, get everything mushed down in here anyway. So, but it's going to look really pretty when we're done. I'll show you. See, here's our 2 layers to start. We've got our white and our red.
Betty Jane said it's her first time watching and it looks delicious.
Well, thank you. Now we're going to put some of the pudding layer on
Stuart
top.
McKenna says you belong on the Food Network.
Oh, you're too kind. I don't know about that, but thank you. That's very kind of you, Stuart, and thank you for being here.
That's all we ever watch except YouTube.
Okay. There we go. Okay. More cake. We've got 44 seconds on our pasta, guys, and then I'm going to rinse it and let it cool. I'm going to rinse it with cool water. Okay. There we go. I'm going to get a colander ready for that pasta.
Bridget Korn said Donna should go on Food Network. She's amazing and inspired me to get back in the kitchen. My husband owes you.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you so much for those kind words. I really hope that I'm motivating you guys to cook because everything I make is fairly simple. And Richard will tell you if something's too complicated, I'm like, nope, I'm not doing that. That's too hard. And not that I don't like a challenge, but if I'm making things, I want them to be user-friendly. Because lots of people can make like a croquembouche, which is like a cream puff tail with sponge sugar around it and all of that. But I want to make stuff that you guys can make easily and for your family to enjoy and that everyone's gonna like. Let's see, just testing the pasta. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. Now, because we've got cast iron, I've got to get my oven mitts out.
Blue Polo and his mom are watching.
What?
Blue Polo and his mom are watching.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're here, Blue Polo and Blue Polo's mom. Okay. I'm going to dump this all out.
And resort budgeting. Steve's doing the camera work. I'm reading the chat.
Okay, there we go. Whew. Don't touch that pan. If anyone comes in the kitchen, it's hot. All right, so I'm just going to rinse this off really good.
Pete said he's motivated to cook. He's duct taping the electric mixer to his left hand so he can get things going.
Pete.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are you rinsing the pasta?
I am rinsing the pasta to stop the cooking process so it doesn't mush.
Cool.
Yeah. And so that it's cool, so when we put it in the fridge, it cools down faster.
So if you weren't doing a cold pasta, you wouldn't rinse it?
No.
Okay.
No. Like if this was for a casserole or spaghetti,
Yeah.
no, only for pasta salad. And when I make my lasagna, I do it too, so I can handle the noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to let that just rest for a minute while we finish our trifle. So we've got our blueberries. We're going to put a bunch of them in here. And always check. I rinsed my blueberries and checked for stems because there's undoubtedly stems in there somewhere. You know how it is. And it's even better if you have you pick your own blueberry place. We have one around us, but I haven't been there yet. But we used to have them in Rhode Island. We'd go all the time. Pick our own berries. That was fun.
Tiki Man fan wants to know if you can put a layer of cream on top of pound bread so it soaks in.
Of course you can. That sounds yummy. Good idea, Tiki Man fan.
Janie B said it'd be fun if you did a 5 ingredients or less stream.
Oh, that's a good idea too. You guys have the best ideas, honestly. I love hearing all your thoughts. Okay. Now I'm saving a good amount of the pudding for the top because it's basically the icing and holds everything together. Okay. So now we're going to put the rest of our cake. And like I said, evenly distribute it and try to cover your surface area as much as you can. There you go. Perfect. All right. So now, like I said, we're going to take this cream mixture and go over the top with all of it.
DVC Sharon loves your cabinet decorations.
Thank you so much, Sharon. Party City, affordable and fun. I used them for Memorial Day and 4th of July. I got the 2 for 1.
Wendy B said that's beautiful.
Thank you so much. Okay.
She's talking to me.
Well, you are too. You know it. Okay. Does anyone have a phone free with a camera? Because at the end of this, I'm going to take a photo. Well, I usually take a photo. That's the one thing I forgot to take into play. Thank you. And see, just like a cake, just ice it. Make sure everything's covered. And try not to waste any. Oops.
Resort Budgeting said he's getting ready to make homemade pizza.
Ooh,
Going to scratch-made pizza dough.
that sounds yummy. We had pizza last night. Okay. Want to lick the spoon? Lick the spoon. It's good. We do. You should see some of my earlier streams. Marco made gifts of them.
That wasn't
Okay.
funny.
So now this is the fun part, guys. This is where we decorate our trifle. So I usually just put some berries in the center. And you can decorate it however you want. This is where it's great to have the kids involved. And try to make a circle.
Benji Lando said he subscribed to you from your son Nick's stream.
Well, thank you. Okay, so I'm saving some of the blueberries to put between the strawberries because you'll see I'm going to kind of make a pattern. I'm not an artist by any means. I try to make them look pretty. So I'm going to go one up and one down.
Betty Jane wants to know how long it can stay in the refrigerator.
I would refrigerate it at least a couple of hours to overnight. It will last in the fridge up to about a week. But it never lasts that long in our house because we love it so much.
Jennifer Piccolo said she signed up for a croissant class at the end of August.
Ooh,
If it's a success, she'll send you some.
sounds like a plan. Thanks, Jen. Let's see, that one went down. That's going to go up.
Jamie B says put a star cookie cutter on top and fill it with blueberries.
Oh, well, now I wish you read that to me 5 seconds ago.
It just came out.
Richie. Okay. There we go. And now I'm going to just put a blueberry between.
Bridget wants to know if she could use red raspberries instead of
You can use
strawberries.
any berry you'd like. You can use blackberries. I just find, it's kind of like, since we're making a 4th of July, it's kind of patriotic, the strawberries and the blueberries. So that's kind of what I go with. Plus, that's what my family likes.
Resort Budgeting said you should make banana pudding and call it crazy banana pudding.
That's awesome. I love it. Okay, so we have all our berries there. I'm just going to cover this whole middle.
And Carol said that looks so delicious.
It's so good. Carol, you would love it. Is that my mom, Carol?
Yes.
Oh, Mom, you'd like it. It's so good.
WDW Max said it looks great. Donna, I need lessons from you.
Oh, thank you. I usually don't, but I had all these extra berries, so I'm going to cover the surface area in the middle with the blueberries.
Make a star of strawberries.
Yeah.
On top of the blueberries.
Ooh.
It looks even better on that.
But we could do, like, how would I do that?
Put them all, put the 5 points where the stars go. I don't know, maybe not. I don't know.
Decorating with Steve.
Yeah.
Like that. And then 2 at the bottom.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Sam said she's going to make it for us, but a smaller version.
Oh, yum.
It's perfect star. Kind of. Maybe spread the 2 side ones out in the middle there. And then bring the top one down a little bit. A little more symmetrical.
Look at that.
That's close.
Looks like a little man.
It doesn't like that. Maybe you'd had to cut some of the strawberry away.
I'm wondering if we maybe bring them together like that and then do, let's see, a point there and
Or the fact that it just looks really cool with red and blue all over it.
there. There.
Roscoe Mothership says, I agree with the strawberries and blueberries. I make an American flag cake every 4th of
I
July
used to make one of those
with a
too.
vanilla cake covered with whipped topping and create a flag out of berries.
So good. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks great. Except I'm going to take the cutting board away because it has pudding on it.
And it's
There we
the Patriots.
I know. I'm from New England. What do you want
Who's
from me? Okay. So I'm going to go like this. And the reason I'm taking the picture now is because you'll see. I'm going to cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge. Oh, which I can't do. I'll have to cover it with wax paper. I forgot the foil and the,
Oh, we can move the camera.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not on camera. It's not going to get any bigger.
I'll just take everything out. I mean, there we go. Perfect. Ooh. Now I'm just going to cover it with plastic wrap and put it in the fridge. We'll probably have to put it in the outside fridge, Richard, I think. See if there's room. I don't know if there's room in this one.
Janie B said,
Gently cover it.
Janie B said, take a picture from the side.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to show you guys the side. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you. And that's why I say make it in the clear bowl, because you get that red, white, and blue effect, which is really nice. Okay, perfect. All right, there we go. So I'm going to go put this in the fridge, guys, and I will be right back. And I apologize we don't have music today. I'm not sure what's going on with our devices. See if oh, no, there's room.
Oh, we got half of it.
Only half.
He's such a tease. Okay. So, oh, that was great. Backside of Donna. Yay. Sorry about that, guys. So, we're going back to our pasta salad. So I've got the onions, peppers in here. I've got the tricolor pasta here, which we cooled and rinsed down. Just pop that in there.
Lisa said, Keith said he's coming over when you open that German cookbook. He's got to taste them all.
Oh, yay. That's awesome. I can't wait. Okay, so now I use light Italian Olive Garden dressing. You can use Good Seasons. You can use Wishbone, whatever your preference is. But I use Italian.
Jason Udo says, I can only stay for a minute, but I wanted to say that Donna Jaworski is one of the most awesome people I know.
Oh, Justin, you're so kind. Thank you so much.
Club, Donna.
Justin's awesome.
Everybody wants to try your food. Everybody wants to try your food.
Oh, you guys. And these recipes are so simple, too. So I put Parmesan, you put to taste. It just gives it a little added zip. Not to be confused with zippity doodad, but yeah, it gives you some zip. And you can use whatever you like in here. You can put more vegetables, tomatoes. Some people put shredded carrots. It's all, what you prefer to do. Make it your own. And then I'm gonna use, I don't know how much of this, probably the whole bottle. All right. So we're going to mix this well. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge for a little bit until our pork is done.
Steve wants to try that first. He's a super taster.
Poor Steve.
Just took the lid off.
It's hard being a super taster.
It is.
Because no one believes you.
It's true.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You know I believe you and I love you.
I love you too.
And you got to be careful not to overdress your salad. So what I do is I put the whole bottle in, and it should be enough. But I always check it after it's chilled because sometimes the pasta absorbs a lot of the dressing, and you don't want your pasta salad to be too dry, so you might have to add more. So just check it and to your preference,
CH said, howdy Donna, the people's champ, taking a break from Universal to get out of the heat and watch the stream.
Oh, well, I hope you're cooling down with a nice cold beverage, and welcome. Thank you so much. It's always a treat when you're here. And I'm just going to give it an extra help along here and give it a shake, shimmy shake, and incorporate everything. Okay.
And Cricket Fox is here from down
Hi,
under.
Cricket. Good day. I think it's night where you are right now.
She said good morning.
Oh, good morning. Okay, well, good morning.
They're from the future.
That's right. It's tomorrow. Happy Monday.
Todd B says, is that salad dressing creamy?
No, it's basically Olive Garden salad dressing. It's olive oil based, and it's got cheese and stuff in it too. So it may look creamy, but it's not creamy.
Debbie Burnfield says hi.
Hi, Debbie. Okay. So let's see where we're at with our pork, shall we? It says 58 more minutes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is quick cleanup and put some things away, and then we will get started on our air fryer corn.
Who Dat Dave's about to go make some keto biscuits with
Oh,
with
wow,
cheese.
that's awesome, Who Dat Dave. Send some to Richard. He loves keto. Don't you, Richard?
Yes, especially brownies.
You heard about that, right?
Is that the brownie you had me try?
No. I had a whole show on low carb and keto cooking, and we made a keto brownie from scratch. There's no sugar. So he tasted it and he didn't like it and he threw it in the sink.
Yeah, I would have too.
That was gross.
But the funny thing was Nick And I didn't think it was that bad.
Really?
I mean, you could tell it was not a real brownie, but I mean, it was a lot better.
So, I don't like it when they try to make hamburgers out of plants and try to fool me with it. 'Cause I that too, so I probably wouldn't have been
It was really chocolatey. But when we liked it a lot better than the prepackaged. We had a prepackaged keto brownie that you can like get from mail order.
That was chocolate flavored styrofoam.
Yeah, it was like eating a kitchen sponge. It was bad, but it was much better than that.
Resort Budgeting wants to know where you can get one of those aprons.
Oh, I actually have a Spreadshirt shop. If any of my moms are in there, feel free to post the link if you could. Also, all the recipes we're making today, as well as all the past recipes we've ever made, are on my website. It's free, completely free to go there. It's just dinnerswithdonna.com. And each show has its own page, so you can easily find the recipes.
Tasha Rogers sent a $9.99 super chat. She said, "Love Dinners with Donna and our Disney fam. I think Donna should write her own cookbook, and maybe she can designate a chapter to super tasters."
Tasha, you are awesome. I love that. Thank you so much. Much love to you and Sean. And yes, a super taster cookbook coming.
Sean's a super taster.
I know he doesn't like seafood either. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. So now for the corn. This is going to be like, oh, my watch is talking. Stop that. Okay. So I got 3 just ears of corn. I got them all. I don't like to do the extra work. So I get them already, shucked and husked and all that, and ready to go. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to set the air fryer to, let's see. I printed it out. Here we go. Okay, so we shucked and cleaned the corn. We are going to air fry at 370 degrees for 12 to 16 minutes. So I'm going to set our air fryer here to, it didn't say what setting to use. I'm going to use, I'm going to use the bake setting. And I'm going to put it at 370. Well, it won't let me do 370. Well, will it let me air crisp at 370? No. Okay, mine does not have a 370. So what I'm going to do is bake it at 375 for, let's see, it's a little bit higher than they said. So I'll do 2 minutes less, which will be 10 minutes. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to hit start. And while that's working, I still think that sounds really loud, but that's just me.
Kathy H. is watching in California. She's on vacation.
Oh, that's awesome, Kathy H. Welcome in. Sam's on vacation in California, too. That's awesome. Okay. So my favorite way to make corn is not the way the recipe is telling us to. So I'm doing it my way. But the recipe looks fine. It says to use oil and butter the corn afterwards, and salt and pepper, which is pretty basic, which is great. But I'm going to use what I always use on the corn, which is Old Bay seasoning. I hope Pete's still watching. Maryland staple. Yep. And I use butter spray instead of olive oil. Tastes just like butter, but none of fat and calories, and it sprays and spreads really well. So we're going to get this all over our corn. We'll do them all sides.
Janie B said, "Did you see the corn Steve and Corey had last Thursday, Donna? It looked good."
It did look good. Was it good, Steve? Tell us about the corn ribs.
They were good. So they cut the corn in quarters.
With the husk, with the cob still on.
Just cut them in quarters.
Yeah.
They drop them in the deep fryer.
Oh.
And then they bring out and put a barbecue lime butter on top
Oh.
of it, pork panko on top, and then they
Pork panko.
When you eat them, you hold them like a rib. You would eat the corn like it was the meat, and then you left with the bone or the husk in the center.
Wow, that's awesome. That sounds amazing. And hate to break it to you guys, but pork panko, keto.
Oh, I asked for no pork panko on mine.
Of course you did.
I did not. Not all things on keto are bad.
That's right.
Paul Engel
Just
from
the brownies. Oh, are you? I didn't know that, Paul.
He said, "Obey, yummy."
Yep, it's my favorite, and it's so good on corn. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a little bit of butter on my hands, so I'm gonna wash my hands real fast. Okay. And then we're going to use our sprinkle, not our pour, on the Old Bay. Oh, we're gonna need more of this soon. Okay, turn.
What exactly is Old Bay seasoning?
It is a mixture of paprika, celery salt, celery seed, spices including pepper and black pepper. I believe there's going to be some onion or something in here. It's really good.
It's great on steamed crabs, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
No. I'll pass that.
They have Old Bay potato chips too. They're really good. Have you ever had those, Richard?
Yes, they're good.
Yep.
I've had pecan fries, but that's it.
Smell that. You can smell it and see what you think.
Interesting.
He doesn't like it. Interesting
I
means
love spicy.
interesting means I'm not sure. All right, so our corn's just going to go into our air fryer now, and there we go. We'll see how it turns out. I'm going to save the bottom plate to put the cooked corn on. And can you believe now everything that we were making today, we've only been live for less than an hour and 15 minutes, and pretty much everything's done. We're just waiting on the corn and the pork.
So is Richard going to dance for us?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Christine Hickman said, "Did you like homemade jellies and honey?"
Oh, do I like them or make them?
Like them.
I do. I really love them. I used to make my own when I lived in Alaska. We had lots of great berries because our gardens in the summer would grow abundantly and have bumper crops. So we would make lots of preserves and jellies and jams. I'd enter them in the Alaska State Fair, and I've even run some blue ribbons with my jams and jellies and condiments. My honey mustard won the grand prize. Mm-hmm. My husband was mad because it beat out all his pickles. He would pickle everything from his garden, and they said they couldn't help it. The mustard was the best thing they tasted. He was so mad. I never lived that one down.
Disney fan 65 says, "Sorry he's late."
Oh, never be sorry. We're always here. And if you miss us, you can always catch the replay too. So no worries there.
Leif Watson wants to know if you ever had the corn from Animal Kingdom.
You know, I have not, and it's one of the things on my bucket list to try. I really want to. I don't get to Animal Kingdom as often as I'd like, just because it's the hottest park. It's so hot there. It's like they built it like a rainforest environment for the animals and everything, and it's basically traps the heat in. So, a little hot, but I do like going there in the winter.
Tiki Man fan said, "Oh, this makes sense now. Steve is boarding while Sam is away. That's a great supplement to the house income."
Steve is an immense help. We love him.
We're more like Steve's storage unit.
Yeah.
For Legos.
Just for Legos. It's all right. I don't mind.
You can do like a fashion show of my Legos all the time.
You could. I think they'd love that. Okay, so we're just going to do a quick cleanup here while the corn's cooking and the pork is still cooking.
Michelle Williams says, "Hi, Donna."
Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. And sorry about the water noise, guys, but I like to clean as I go, and Richard's on chat duty today.
Mike 88's here.
Hi, Mike. Welcome in. Okay. Got that.
Resort Budgeting wants to know if you've tried muscadine grape jelly.
Muscadine.
Grape jelly.
Muscadine grape jelly. I've had muscadine grapes, which aren't very tasty eaten by themselves because they're used in a wine, muscadine grapes. But wow, jelly, that would be really interesting. I'd like to try that. That sounds delicious. So, have you ever made any jellies and jams of your own?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
So you know all about canning and preserving and all
My
that
mom used
stuff.
to do it with the pressure cooker and everything.
Your mom's awesome.
She's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
No, she's good. She used to put them in there. My grandma used to do it too. We used to grow our own rhubarb, which can be
yeah.
if you don't do it right.
Right.
And we used to make strawberry rhubarb pie all the time.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
We'd make applesauce. We can all kinds of stuff. Make pickles from cucumbers, dill pickles from cucumbers.
That's most awesome. Yeah, we used to make zucchini relish, which is really good. We pickle string beans, like green beans, beets. What else did we make? Chow chows. Did you ever make that?
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like a relish.
No,
with all kinds of
I don't like pickled stuff. I like dill pickles, but not pickled stuff.
Steve, what do we do with you?
Mike Clemens says, hi, Donna, Steve, and Richard.
Hello.
Jennifer Piccolo says, you should have a stream devoted to making homemade jams and jellies. So many of us don't know how.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's time consuming, but if you guys are willing to put in the time with me, I could definitely do it. I'd like to make peach jam.
That's another one you can do too.
Yeah.
What's in Donna's pantry? What's in Donna's fridge? Because people want to know what ingredients you use.
That's true. That's a good point.
What's in Donna's cabinets?
A lot of stuff. So much stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, jams and jellies. Oh, someone's phone says low battery, just so you know.
Oh, it's not plugged in.
That can be a problem.
Way to go, Richie.
It's still operating right now.
But yeah, if you guys have show suggestions or any questions or anything while we've got some downtime, feel free to, ask away. Tag Steve or Richard or me.
I don't know. I'm just doing support.
No, I meant they tag you to ask me.
Oh,
You're funny. Let's see, this is gonna be dry. Your favorite team?
yeah.
No. They're not my favorite team either, to be honest.
Rotini says, I missed you winning the Beverly Challenge. Have you spoke to the group about a rematch when it opens back up?
Well, I kind of look at it as, well, you won overall. I look at it as a win for me because I was the only woman to participate. I finished in third place overall, and I was over 40. So I think I pretty much proved my point there.
You did well.
Yeah.
You were only one away from second place.
Yeah, I was really close, but once Steve has his mindset to something, there's no stopping him. He would have drank me under the table. If I did 50, he'd do 51. So I knew it was a losing cause at some point. I got to a point where I'm like, okay, I've got to save myself now.
Yeah, I didn't find that funny.
And I took down everyone I wanted to.
Yeah.
It was Richie and Corey's. And I did more than double what they did. So I was really proud of myself.
Oh, I like this. Samantha Lowe has a comment.
Oh.
Steve is going to win the milkshake contest whenever that
Oh,
happens.
she keeps saying that. Way to go against your mother. I'm raising your rent, Sam. She doesn't pay any rent.
She rooted for Corey, too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She did in the meatloaf challenge.
Wow.
The funny thing is she didn't taste either of our meatloaves.
I'm just glad that I get to be down here to try stuff now.
Me too. The milkshake challenge is going to be really fun.
It is.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to answer if you don't want to give away any secrets right now. Do you make your milkshakes thick or thin?
Kind of medium. Yeah, I don't like them thin and runny, but I don't like them so thick you can't drink them with a straw. So
Spoon in a milkshake is the way to go.
yeah, you do need a spoon, for sure. But we gotta, I don't know what the judges are gonna like, so.
That's why you got to get to know your judges prior to the contest.
Oh, I see where this is going.
It's like a jury selection. Hey guys, what do you like?
You're too funny. Okay, so I'm gonna check the corn. Oh, it's looking mighty fine. It's got 1 minute left. It's gonna be yummy. And then we can let the corn cool and we can do a taste test of the pasta salad and the, what do you call it? Corn. Are people picking on you in the chat?
Yeah, Mike.
That's
I hear Steve's World's Milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard.
awesome. I love it.
Hello, Roscoe.
So, Richie, did you like what you licked from the spoon so far today?
Yes, it was really good.
Very good?
Cool
Okay.
And
And vanilla pudding. Can't go wrong with that.
no.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Ooh, the moment of truth. Beautiful. And that's another piece of advice from me, is to always have lots of tongs. I've got like 6 to 8 pairs of tongs, and I use all of them.
Got a new pair yesterday.
I did.
Not songs.
Look at the corn, guys. Richard. So here's our corn, guys. Doesn't that look beautiful? Okay, I'm going to need to borrow the phone again for a picture.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's the one thing we didn't factor in. I usually have a Instagram cam.
Yeah. There you go. I just keep
Thank you.
texting on it, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Martha Lennox said, "What a nice."
It's telling me your phone's dirty.
Oh, no.
It said a clean lens makes for a crisper photo.
It's the case.
You're fine. My phone doesn't do. Oh, now it's looking at me. Selfie cam.
Oh, just turn it right, bottom right corner. Click the little arrows that show. Like,
Yep. See, I have an Apple, guys, and Steve has an Android, so
He's wrong.
battle of the phones.
Hey, I used to be an iPhone guy.
Okay.
Martha Lennox said, "What a nice kitchen to cook in. I bet you're glad you aren't house shopping now. I am, and it's a struggle."
Oh,
Amen.
I've been there. Trust me. When I was buying this house, I had all but given up. We had put 4 offers in on other homes and got outbid on them. And at that point, I just threw in the towel and I was ready to just keep renting. And then Richard happened to be driving by this house, which we were told was off the market, and they had an open house. And he said he was, in the area for work, and he came back to our house that we were renting and said that house that we wanted has an open house right now. And I'm like, on a Thursday? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's so weird. He's like, let's go look at it. I'm like, okay, couldn't hurt. So we came over and we told them that we were working with our realtor, Victor. And they said, oh, no problem. And we looked at the house and we like that we're on a corner lot, which is kind of rare in Florida where we are, because a lot of the houses are right on top of each other. And I like to have a little bit of space. So we're on a nice corner lot, which is great. And yeah, it worked out just fine. So I think we, losing out on the 4 houses was how it was meant to be. We're where we belong.
Steph and Liam say hi.
Hi, Steph and Liam. Liam, I have your birthday present. I can't wait to give it to you. I hope you like it.
John Bishop says they're also craving a pierogi episode.
Oh, hi, John. Yes, that is on my list of to make things. I'm thinking I'm going to do that one towards the fall when my kitchen doesn't get as hot as it does in the summer. Because that one's a little bit labor intensive. But yeah, that's going to be on our list for sure. Pierogies are so good. But yeah, we have so many things we want to do. It's going to be great. I'm going to do a show all about German foods. I'm going to do a show about just one show all about pasticcio, which is like Greek lasagna. So good. But that one also is really labor intensive. It takes a long time to assemble and make all the components and the bechamel sauce. And, then you've got to bake it for an hour or so. It's, yes, sir.
Can we do cookie streams?
Yes.
And more cookie streams?
Of course we can.
Can you move your mic down? Somebody say it's too loud.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. Let's see.
John said, of course, very much a holiday episode.
There, let's try that. Hopefully that's better, guys. But yeah, also in 4 weeks from now, on my actual birthday, we are going to be doing a really huge stream. We are having a birthday tea party, and I'm making all the components. But the best part of it is I don't want any gifts or anything this year. I want to do a charity stream for Give Kids the World. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go and make a ton of things for our tea party, from scones to tea sandwiches and all the good things that go with it. And any money that we raise that day is going to Give Kids the World. And I'm so excited for that. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Oh, yeah. So, guys, I found this amazing, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I posted this really great German cookbook, all with recipes from the German Pavilion in Disney World. It's from the International German American Society. And Steve, this is great. I'm going to play the prices right with both of you.
Ooh.
Well, I think you know. Okay, so I'll play the prices right with you. How much do you think this cookbook costs?
$19.95.
Nope.
$9.95.
Nope.
$29.95.
Nope. Give up?
I mean, I'd go off.
$3.99
$3.99.
with Prime shipping.
Wow.
I know. And as you can see, it's not like a mini cookbook. This is a full-on, full-size cookbook. And they have everything from Black Forest cake to rouladen, sour braten, potato pancakes, fruit cakes, all kinds of bread. I highly recommend it. If you go to Amazon, and not a sponsor or anything, I just really love this cookbook, and I love a bargain of a cookbook. $3.99 on Amazon right now.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What is it, Laki? Is that a potato pancake?
Latke, yeah.
Latke.
Yep. But that's the Jewish word for it.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know what they call them in
the
German.
guy on Taxi.
Latke Gravis. But yeah, I'll read you some of the recipes they have. They have a whole section on soups.
Black Forest cake is one of my favorites.
Michelle Williams says, happy early birthday, Donna.
Thank you so much, Michelle. And you're going to love being at board game night, though, because I got 2 cakes for my birthday. One is strawberry shortcake, because that's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
The other one,
Black Forest cake.
my 2 favorite cakes. It's going to be awesome. So they have beverages. They have mulled wine. Isn't that delicious? Black Forest cake. They have all kinds of appetizers. They have pickles, which is your favorite, Steve. They have an after-school snack. I'm not sure what that is. They have corn relish. They have German-style potato salad, all kinds of German potato salads in here. A bunch of different dandelion salads, which I know is a very German recipe. Sauerkraut salad. How to make your own mayonnaise, even. Cucumber salad. Macaroni salad, a lot of these things you'd find on the, when it used to be a buffet, at the, help me with the name of the restaurant. at in the Germany Pavilion, the beer garden. Thank you. And they still serve them family style right now. So crab salad, bean salad. That's just the salads, guys. Then they have soups. They have lentil stew, cabbage and almond soup, barley soup, apple soup with meringue. That sounds interesting. Vegetable broth with dumplings, pea soup, hot deer soup, and cold fruit soup. They have lots of breads, dumplings, and noodles.
The nerd herders are
tons.
here.
Hi, Charlie and Stacy. Welcome in. They have a bratwurst casserole. That sounds interesting. Cheese fondue, hot paprika schnitzel, all kinds of sauerbraten, stuffed cabbage rolls. That's a good one. Round steak casserole, breaded veal cutlets. I don't know if I'd like sauerkraut casserole. I'm not a huge fan of sauerkraut. Then they have a section on vegetables and side dishes, pastries, cakes, and desserts. And they even have a section on Christmas treats where you can learn to make your own stollen, which is they're kind of like a fruit cake, but it's not as dense. It's more like a bread. It's not really heavy. It's got like an almond paste in it and candied fruits. It's really yummy. They've got ginger biscuits, and they tell you even how to make your own gingerbread house. And check this out, guys. They even have diagrams for you to make your own gingerbread house. I mean, how cool is that? I used to make my own gingerbread houses, and I know that having a diagram and a pattern is really awesome. So this is really well-rounded cookbook. I highly recommend it. And for $3.99, I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Christine Hickman said she just bought that book.
Yay, Christine. I hope you love it. I really do.
I
Okay.
wouldn't buy it, but I can just order it.
Well, you can borrow it
Yeah, that's
anytime.
it.
Yeah. So now we've got 30 minutes on our pork. So I say we can test the corn first since it's here. Do you like the corn? You like corn?
I'm good.
Okay.
I had a big lunch.
Okay, Richard. Do we need our paddles?
Did we?
Yeah.
You can
They
just
like
say the
what-
number because people can hear you now.
Yeah, do you guys want paddles or do you want us to just say it? I'll do whatever you guys want me to do. Except stand on my head because it's physically impossible for me. I could with help, I guess.
I guess I need a kitchen before I can cook.
Yeah.
I am aware of this.
So guys, what do you think? Should we do paddles or just tell you what we think?
Paddles are already
It's kind of a tradition.
Try it out. Don't stand on your head.
I
That was
look.
decent. Steam dances for everyone. No, that wasn't the question. Paddles. There's a paddles and
Yeah.
a no paddles. So
Well, the paddles kind of are a tradition.
you gotta write the number bigger or get it closer.
We're gonna do it right. Like, is that better if I do
That's
it?
good right there.
Okay. Yeah. We usually stand too far back.
And
I
then
think.
paddles, 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 paddles.
Mhm.
And is that Old Bay spicy? That's what it. That's the question.
If you use a lot of it, a little goes a long way. You can put as much or as little as you like, and I do it kind of in between. I like it well coated, as you can see, but not so drenched in it because it could. I mean, there is pepper in there, so it could, get you. Okay, Richie. We can each grab an ear and just.
Like we have two.
Or do you want me to cut some off the cob? I could cut it off the cob.
I'll eat it this way.
Okay. Mm.
I hope the microphones pick up the crunching sound of how that sounded.
Mm. And this is great. This is how I make my corn even on a weeknight. But I usually cut it off the cob and with the butter spray and the Old Bay, and I microwave it for like 4 minutes. Comes out perfect. But this was really good.
JB says 10.
Forgot the ears.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Nice. Double tens.
Yay. They're really good. I love that Old Bay. It really brings the flavor out.
Neil says if Donna says, good, it's got to be
Either that or it's Campbell's. Also not a sponsor, just saying. That was really yummy. I liked it. What'd you think, Richie? Tastes like the corn I make on weeknight, doesn't
Yeah, tastes like the corn we always have.
it? Okay. We can do another one.
Kathy or
Who?
Randy and Kathy.
Oh, hi, Randy and Kathy. Welcome in.
Resort budgeting says official tester are done. Sorry, Steve, you can't have any food.
Steve can have
Hey,
food. He
Jerry.
doesn't want any.
I'm trying to be better.
He needs
Oh,
to
sure. When you come to my house,
I
you're
know,
better.
it's really rough. I knew coming today I was going to dread it.
Seriously? Oh, if you could grab 2 plastic forks. Okay, guys, so here's our pasta salad. It's been chilling for a good while now, almost an hour. Yeah. What?
Microphone
Did you
down.
break it?
I plugged it.
Oh, and can I borrow your phone again, the camera?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Go like that. I can always crop it.
Place the forks.
Play the forks.
I don't know how.
You didn't take lessons? What's wrong with you? There you go. And like I said, usually I would leave this overnight. I'll probably have this with lunch tomorrow. You're eating already.
Eat hungry.
I had a Happy Meal for lunch.
Funnel Cake Lenny wants to know, will you do a Polish show with cabbage rolls and pierogies?
Ooh, that would be so much fun. I like those ideas. I'm going to have to put that in my repertoire for shows to do. So good. Sorry, Steve.
Sounds crunchy.
It's bell peppers.
Sounds like it just jumped
What
off
was
my
that?
fork.
I heard that fun.
So they just slide right off the fork.
That was funny. Oh. We dropped one.
We need a Donna pick. We need a Donna pick Nick.
Picnic.
Can the camera person show himself? No.
Thank you.
Rate it.
Yes, Neil, you do.
You do what?
He hears me. I have a feeling this is not going to be a 10 for some reason.
Why?
Somebody dropped it on the floor, so it's like you threw it away. Let's get it going.
It was slippery.
There we go.
It's an 11!
Oh my gosh. I have to say, I really like the Olive Garden white salad dressing. Really good on there.
Really good.
Resort Budgeting says we need to rent out a convention hall at the Contemporary and do a cookie class with Donna.
Oh, that would be so much fun. I'd love that. Oh, Richie's still eating, guys.
It was an 11. He can't not eat it.
And so, Steve,
Yes.
you've tasted some of my cooking.
Yes.
What was your favorite thing I've made so far? The peanut butter and jelly bars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, those things are so good.
I think I've made those on the stream.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You make a lot of cookies. They're all so good.
I'm the cookie queen.
I've had your meatloaf. Not had Corey's meatloaf to compare it to, but yours is pretty good.
Yep. He had to go and make a bacon tower, and Jeff gave me a half a point.
I
He's
know.
never going to live that down.
I told you guys to let me be a judge. I don't do half points.
I said you could be a judge. That's all on Corey.
Mm-hmm. Corey said no. He thought I would be not have the ability to be unbiased. I think he just was afraid I was going to vote for you.
Corey. But yeah, my peanut butter and jelly bars are really good. I don't think you got to try my Fluffernutter churro cheesecake bars.
No.
Those are amazing. Those I think are my two favorites.
What's the other thing you had? It was I don't remember.
The 40 Pebbles Rice Krispie treats.
Those were good.
Those, yes.
Those are a crowd
Those
pleaser.
were fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, your garlic bread.
Oh, the
Your
garlic
bread might be the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah, the garlic bread was really good. So guys, for my garlic bread, I just use ciabatta rolls, which are a really substantial roll. And I just mix softened butter with my McCormick grilled garlic, roasted garlic and herb seasoning, and just spread it on the ciabatta rolls. And I put it in the air fryer for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and they come out perfect every time. Such a crowd pleaser. I think everybody loved that when they were here.
I had way too many that night.
He had carb overload from the garlic bread. That's funny.
Carlos is here.
Carlos, welcome in. So yeah, so we've tasted two things. We have two things left to taste. So I think we might go on to the trifle because we've got, how much time do we have on we've got 20 minutes on the pork. And then I'm going to read what it says to do, if it needs to rest after that or what.
He says, now we know why Steve moved to Florida. Donna's cooking.
And he's on a diet. Can you believe that, guys? He's watching what he eats.
But you know, Trifle might be on the diet. It might be out there.
It's got berries in it.
Yeah.
I made it with skim milk.
And yeah, maybe.
I want to know if you're going to make Brazilian cheese bread for your food and wine stream.
Oh, I should. I've made that once before on like my very first stream. I made Tonga toast and the Brazilian cheese bread. What was the other thing I made? The Tonga toast was really good.
I love Brazilian cheese bread, and I first had it. They were Brats bites you get from Costco. I
know the Brats bites. I have them in my freezer, but the ones I make, they're so easy and they're so delicious.
Yep. The ones that I've not had yours. We had those, and I've had the ones at Texas State Brazil, which are fantastic.
Oh, I love those. Yeah.
And the ones from the Food and Wine Festival.
Yep, love those too. Yep.
Those are so good.
Yep. Yeah, I love them all. And but I think my favorite ones are the ones I made at home. They came out so well. And it was funny when I was making them because it was like I told you, a lot of these are the first time I made them. And the first time I made them was on my stream, and I was looking at them like, how is the cheese going to get into the middle of the I couldn't figure out how that was going to work. I did it the way they said, and magically the cheese ended up in the middle, just like it was supposed to, all melty and yummy.
Was Mom Rotini one here earlier?
She was.
Okay, they're both here. I was curious. How much Sara Lee pound cake did you use?
I used a family size loaf, so it's about yay big.
You just one of them?
Yeah. Now, if you want more cake, I would recommend, because I kind of was running it looked like I was running a little low on cake, so I might get a family size and a like normal size one, and use half of the normal size one and just wrap the rest up for like later. Another tip with leftover pound cake, you can slice it, put butter on it, and toast it, and then put jam and whipped cream on it. It's good. But that's a nice thing you can do with leftover pound cake if you have some. But yeah, if you want more cake to, fruit ratio, go for more cake. And then, let's see. Remove the pork from the pot and set on top of the rack. Bring the sauce to a boil. Okay, so I guess we need to, once this is done, we're going to put it in the broiler for 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to see what it looks like.
It's probably to like burn the crispy edges.
And I got a really good sear on it, so I'm thinking we should be okay and not need that step. We'll
When
see.
do reservations open up at Donna's?
You guys are awesome. I love you guys. And thank you for sticking around. I know there's a little bit of downtime while we're waiting for the pork. That's why I usually don't do things that take that long to cook because, you know, we have naturally downtime waiting for it to cook and I'm boring.
B and JP says, I eat dinner while I watch Donna's stream because if I don't, my stomach growls.
That's awesome. I love it.
Oh, Neil brings up a great point. Cheese can be very friendly or very gooey. It seems to me that that things others fail at. Sorry, scroll down here. Oh no, there it is. That things others fail at when cooking, Donna succeeds. Is it sorcery?
It could be trickery. No, I have people say I'm very patient in the kitchen. I'm not rushed, and if things like go wrong, I just kind of figure out a plan B. I don't panic and don't let things, you know, mess with my head because, you know, it's food. It's not like it's life or death. And we can fix it. You know, most things when you make a mistake or you add something you weren't supposed to, you can work around it and figure it out. Like I'll admit, this directions, look at this, guys. There are a lot of directions for this pork. So I didn't read the part where it said they wanted us to broil it after we've cooked it, which I think is an unnecessary step, but we'll see what happens when we open the lid. I'll put the thermometer in and make sure it's cooked. If it's cooked, we should be good to go.
PTV says, for the record, Donna, we had chicken salad wraps for lunch.
Ooh, that sounds yummy, Arnie. Did you make them yourself? And if so, do tell what you used for the dressing. And I'll be right back. Where'd you put the air at?
Which camera do we look at now?
Really? It must just be hot in the kitchen today. He's got it at 74
degrees.
I'm hot.
Oh. Feels decent on this side.
Yeah.
But I'm not moving it cooking, so.
It's all good. So again, I'll ask you guys so we get some chat going. What do you guys do on 4th of July? What's your favorite food to make, or what's your favorite family tradition that you do on 4th of July? I know one of the things we do, which is really silly, is we watch that hot dog eating contest.
Yes, Joey Chestnut.
Yes, it's hilarious, and I never know how they eat all of those.
Joey Chestnut versus Joey's World.
Oh,
we gotta make
Joey's World will take him down.
We gotta make this happen.
That would be so awesome. I think our Joey would win. For sure.
For sure. He hasn't lost the competition yet, has he?
I don't think so. He took Jeff down.
I wasn't on a diet. I would challenge him to something. I can eat a lot of food.
Do it a health food.
Carrots? Who's gonna watch a carrot eating contest? Oh yeah. I will say on 4th of July, I like to watch fireworks.
I do too.
And they're coming back. It's gonna be awesome. I'm
really excited. Now, when are you going to see them? Because we have we have reservations, but I don't know if we're gonna go because of the crowds. Because that's making
I will be there on
the first
when they come out. I'll be there on the 4th, and I'll be there on the 5th.
Nice.
4th is Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll be there 1st, 4th, and 5th.
Oh, nice. So your stream will be fireworks.
Yes.
Ah.
Well, somewhat, yes. I mean, I'm hoping they do. There's been no word of whether or not it's going to be 7 days a week.
That's the thing.
And it used to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, be done, and then do it every weekend.
Well, I mean, you would think if they bring them back, they're bringing them back.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that it's an every night occurrence. I'm just hopeful.
We don't know what's going on with all the changes right now.
We have no idea. We have no idea.
JL wants to know if you're going to watch Jaws on the 4th.
You know, we should. It's a summer movie.
There was some Myers and Mouse here.
Oh, hi, Kelly and Ivone. I'm sending something home with Steve for you. It's been sitting here for a while. It's an envelope. It's not perishable. Don't worry.
They want to eat your food too.
Oh, you guys gotta come over for dinner sometime for sure.
We should do a hamburger stream too, because, I kid you not, I made a burger the other day that surprised even myself.
Really?
And Kelly ate it and said it was the best burger he's ever had in his life.
Oh.
So.
Burger throwdown.
I tried to recreate it today and it didn't work, but I changed a few things. So now I'm going to go back and make sure it's accurate.
Burger throwdown. It's going to take us a year to do all the throwdowns we got.
Resort Budgeting wants to know if you have a favorite cut of steak.
Well, I really, if I'm like splurging, I would love like the big tomahawk steak like we saw in that video. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I do like a sirloin when I'm trying to behave myself because it's leaner. A ribeye is really good. Ribeye is so tender and flavorful, but with the fat marbling and everything, oh, so good. But yeah, I love pretty much all steak. I'm definitely a carnivore, and I'm sorry to any vegetarian friends I have out there, any vegan friends out there, but yeah, I'm definitely a carnivore. I love my steak. A good filet. Oh my gosh. On Christmas, I make a beef tenderloin that is to die for. So good. I put garlic and rosemary.
Oh, being come on Christmas.
I hope you are.
I probably will be.
Scarlett wants to know if you're going to be at Epcot on the 1st.
Steve or me?
You.
Me? Most likely not. But you never know. That could change. I don't know.
Got a super chat from Honora J
Oh,
for 1999.
Honora. Thank you.
She
That's
said,
so
one of
kind.
the most enjoyable streams on Sunday afternoons that my
Aw.
husband thoroughly enjoys watching with me. Thank you, Donna.
Oh, thank you, Nora. I really appreciate you. That's so kind. Thank you. I enjoy having you guys watch me. It always baffles me that you guys will watch and enjoy this. It's just me cooking and being me. So
243 people watching you.
Wow. Thank you, everybody. I know you have, so many choices also to watch. There's so many people streaming and live right now. So thank you so much for watching me. I really appreciate that so much. You have no idea. It just makes my day to know that you would want to spend time with me. And I feel like you're all like visiting me. It's just like having a nice round table chat while we're cooking. I love it.
Myers and the Mouse said, Donna is a Disney angel who can cook like a master. Yum, yum.
Oh, that's so sweet. That must have been Ivone, right?
I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's Ivone, my beautiful Ivone.
I have a challenge for you that I want to officially challenge you to as well.
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, and Corey, and somebody, or just the three of us, doesn't matter. We need to do a version of Chopped.
Yeah.
Where somebody else organizes it.
And
puts
does the
ingredients
baskets and all
together.
that. Oh, I'm down for that.
Okay.
I am so down for that. You're so good in fish, I can feel it.
Oh, I don't have to eat it. I just got to prepare it for someone. I can cook fish for other people.
So you'll touch it and everything.
Yeah, I have no problem.
Oh.
I fish. I go
But
fish.
you get when you're looking at it.
Because I know it's going in my mouth and I don't like it.
So see, that says it's psychological.
No, when it was in there, it was trying to come back out. It was like still, its little tail was flapping like, let me out. And I didn't want it. No, I'm no fish. But I can cook it.
Okay.
It's Papa Mouse.
Oh, Kelly. Well, thank you. Thank you, kind
You're
sir.
beautiful, Kelly.
My handsome Kelly.
He said I'm the suave and debonair one.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you. That was so sweet of you. We miss you guys. We've got to get together for dinner. We want to take them to Kobe sometime.
Did I take them to Kobe? No, I took them to the Korean barbecue place.
We should all go to Kobe sometime.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Can't go without Sam, though. She'll get mad.
Sam loves Kobe.
It's so good over there. It's so good. And Corey will be mad if we don't invite him. It's just,
Yep. We should just do it. We'll make a time when we all can go And yeah, let's set it up. Oh, we only had 8 minutes on our pork. That's great.
Avery said, "Oh, hola."
Hola, Avery, and feliz cumpleaños. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. It looked like you did at Bahama Breeze. That key lime pie, that looked amazing.
I don't speak Spanish.
Why
I
are you saying it?
What you said to Avery sounded really mean. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, it was happy birthday in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Steve takes us to McDonald's and claims it.
I think we're going to do a taste test again.
Did you hear me?
Steve's going to McDonald's.
Kelly says, Steve takes us to McDonald's and claims it is a fancy international restaurant.
Steven.
That's not true.
Well, I'll tell you, Kelly can make a mean steak.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
I have to go down there and see them one day.
Absolutely heaven. Steven.
Avery said, I did. Gracias, Donna.
Oh,
Have a
de
great time.
nada. I'm so glad you had a good birthday, Avery.
McDonald's is a fine Irish restaurant.
All right.
Carlos, at least soon.
So, guys, I have another tip for you. If you wanted to, you can make individual trifles in little clear dishes, like dessert dishes, and do them individual servings. Then if you have like a large party, and then you can put them on like a tray and put them out so everyone can take their own.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a lot of work.
No, not that much work. Because you're basically doing the same thing, just in mass form.
Mm-hmm.
So you do cake, berries, pudding. You just get an assembly line
You
going.
only got 2 bowls.
Oh, are you having some, Steven?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I used good things in it.
Oh, I know you did.
No, I mean like
My girlish figure.
healthy things like skim milk, berries.
But it's got cake.
Eat around the cake.
Just.
I'll give you just a little.
I'm gonna. We haven't switched cameras in a while. There you go. Oh, it looks amazing.
Cody's not watching, so.
Cody always is watching.
He pops up out of nowhere. It's like a phantom. Can you get spoons, please? Or should we use forks?
Sir from John says,
Hey, John.
"Hi, Rich." It says waving and then Rich.
He always waves. He's very polite. Okay.
Jamie B says,
And again, I'd usually let this sit overnight before serving, but it's still going to be good.
Resort by James says, I hope I get a lot of YouTube suggestions for food by watching this stream. And Cody's mom says she won't tell Cody, but I know better because she's told me before.
Oh, were you ratted out?
I was, but I deserved it.
That's so good. You got the gas paddle?
Mhm.
Guys, this is so good.
That pound cake is so soft.
Mm-hmm.
I got a guest paddle. Special guest rates.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is such a winner. And look, we hardly made a dent in it. That's funny.
It's good. Have you ever had, Aaron Wright said, like pound cake and lemon cake? Have you ever had, like, I've had the iced lemon pound cake from Starbucks, and I made one time, and they were really good.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Who needs bowls? Just a big spoon.
Mm,
Are we supposed to rate
man,
it?
that's a winner. The sad thing is I only make this like once or twice a year.
Really?
I know.
It's so easy. It's so good.
It is, but I try to be good.
You have to come around here.
I'm good. I can read it right here.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
But don't tell Cody.
Don't tell
Oh, I didn't know we were allowed to go over 10.
We're not.
I would have gone 1,000.
him. Hey, you copied me.
I wrote mine first.
Did you? Oh. There's controversy in the kitchen.
I mean, I can rewind the tape and see who finished writing first.
Does anyone want any more?
Yes, but no. So-
Richie?
Yes, but yes.
Yes, but yes. Okay.
Oh, that's so good.
I know. Isn't it great? And it's light too for for summer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So good. I'm putting this away. It's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Set it right here by Steve.
But like I was saying, guys, you can make it even healthier by using sugar-free pudding. You can use sugar-free Cool Whip, and you can use skim milk. I used skim milk today, but I didn't use the sugar-free stuff. So you can make it healthier. So it's doable.
Glenn said, technically, we never saw Steve eat it, so it really.
Oh, good
That's
point. A technicality.
True, I just smelled it.
Yum. So good. So good, so good, so good. All right. So we've had 3 things, 3 winners. We're just waiting on the pork. It has a minute. And then we have to let it naturally release. So we've got to wait for that. What that means is we don't push the valve down. We have to wait for the little button to go down on its own.
Which is how long?
It depends. You never know.
Interesting.
Probably, I would say 5 minutes or so.
Resort Budgeting said, Donna, have you done a breakfast stream? All things breakfast start at 6 a.m., bright and early.
That's true. I actually did a Christmas breakfast stream, and we made a sausage gravy and biscuit casserole, which was amazing. We made a hash brown casserole. What else did we make that day? Do you remember? We made that brown sugar bacon. So good. And I showed everyone how to bake the bacon in the oven on the baking rack. So you drain all the fat away from it. Are you finished? I can take it for you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
If I would have eaten it, it would have been amazing.
All the
I know.
recipes are in the.
Sorry you missed it.
All the recipes are underneath the video.
Yes, all the recipes can be found in the video description, as well as on my website, dinnerswithdonna.com. All the recipes are there, and then once I take all the photos, I upload the photo for the recipe there too. But right now for this week, because I didn't post obviously the photos yet, but they'll be coming shortly. Ooh, the Amazon truck just went by. It's like Christmas. Every time the Amazon truck drives by. See, I can see out my backyard window here, but the sliding glass doors, and the Amazon truck just drove by. I was like, ooh, the Amazon guy.
Do you accept recipes from other people?
Always. Always. I have a recipe we need to try sometime that a viewer of mine, Mary Beth, sent for the cheeseburger pods from Animal Kingdom, from Pandora. Oh, they look amazing.
Can you make hamburger pods? Can you make hamburger pods?
Instead of cheeseburger pods, I'm sure I could just leave the cheese out. I'll make some for you.
Donna has Amazon radar.
I do. Amazon radar. I like that. That's awesome. So I'm going to read through this recipe one more time because it is a little intensive. it's a little bit more instructions than I'm used to for a recipe. Usually I pick, the easier ones, but I wanted to make something, barbecue for you guys for the 4th of July. I already made barbecue chicken on my Memorial Day stream, so I was like, well, what could we make? I was thinking about a brisket, but a beef brisket would have taken a really long time. So I said, well, what about the pulled pork? That should go relatively quickly. And it did. It's just, it takes a little bit of time. Bring the sauce to a boil to reduce slightly. Cook until the sauce reduces and coats back the spoon.
Jennifer Piccolo wants to know how to make the cheeseburger pots.
Ah, yeah. I want to know too. So we're going to definitely try that on a stream for sure.
You do your Animal Kingdom theme stream.
We should. I did an egg roll themed stream on Nick's channel before I even started my channel. We made the cheeseburger egg rolls. We made the pepperoni egg rolls.
That one sounds good.
It's so good. And we made the pineapple and, well, you wouldn't like it because you don't like cream cheese, but the pineapple cream cheese lumpia from Animal Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
They were really good. You can put it into a mixer with the paddle attachment to shred it quickly. Interesting.
So how do you feel about all the cameras, not to interrupt what you're doing?
I
like
think
it better.
I think it's great, but I want to ask my viewers how you like it. Now, we've done it 3 different ways. We've done it where Nick kept the camera pretty much stationary. We've done it where Sam followed me around with the gimbal. And we've done it this way with multiple camera angles. So given that, I want to know what you guys like the best, because that's most likely what I'll go with for the setup, because obviously I don't see what the heck I'm doing. I just cook. But yeah, let us know in the chat. So how are you guys doing? Do you have any questions or comments or anything for me? Let me know. Oh, that's my watch. Oh yeah, because it ended, but it's still not quite ready. It's almost down though. It'll be probably another minute.
Nancy O says, I like it this way the best.
Okay.
Jeff Piccolo says she really liked it. Janie B says, I like how Sam followed you around.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Excuse me. Susan Nielsen Robles says, I like this.
Okay. I'm wondering if, and I want to know what you guys think of the audio.
Well, here's something that I also thought about too, because, and Lily Flower says this way, Honora says this way, Honora, yes. So here's the thing with these cameras. This was a test because some people are saying they like seeing what you can actually put in the pot.
That's what
and we talked about moving the cameras around and putting them in different spots.
And that's what Sam did on my last stream for the gluten-free one. She literally followed me around the kitchen.
Yeah. Marilyn, Sandy, Brittany, Mike all say this way.
Okay.
But again, like we talked, I think you could, like today we said, hey, we're not going to put one over there because we're not going to be over there. It's going to be taken for 80 minutes. But that's where everything happened this morning, and you only used the air fryer for like 3 minutes.
Right.
So we could have put one down over there so people could see what you were doing and cooking over there. And
right.
Angela said this is pretty cool. Katie said this is great. So we're aware of what the feedback is with the audio. It's because the iPhones are muted and still producing sound.
We can't figure it out.
So we're going to work on that. My coffin. I just had some cake stuck. I mean.
No, you didn't.
No cake stuck.
Carrot.
I had a carrot stuck. Donna, which Blackstone grill did you get?
Oh, I got the 36-inch model, and I love it. It's going to be so much fun to use, and I cannot wait. We're going to season it probably later tonight or tomorrow, and then do our first cook on it, and I cannot wait. I want to make burgers on it for my first cook, but Richie wants to make fried rice, so we might have to fight over the griddle.
Oh my gosh, we could do Kobe on there.
We could do a Kobe stream.
Kobe stream. and I'll throw the egg in the air and catch it like they do.
That would be so cool.
I'll probably miss it. You're welcome, Sam. Richard, go out there. They said the narrator behind the camera has to show themselves every once in a while.
Okay.
We need to add a dishwasher cam. I agree. And somebody else had suggested to. No, quick.
Richie. Oh, it's so close. We're going to recreate Kobe on the Blackstone channel.
There's something else I was going to say. So, somebody suggested too, depending on what you're doing for the stream, you can set cameras up differently every week. And that's absolutely true.
And I was trying to remember we were debating where to put that camera because.
Yeah. So again, it could matter like you didn't hardly use that today. So you could have put that camera over on that pot so they could have just showed it.
We could even move it now, but we're going to take it out, I think. But we're going to make the sauce in there.
Inside the pot, and we can definitely move it over there. Or you can take this one because it's handheld and it's hopefully charged now. And you can plug in over there too.
That would be awesome.
Sam said, "Thanks, Richie. I miss Steve."
Oh,
miss you too, Sam.
Sam, you're the best. We love you.
The Steve cam? No Steve cam.
Sam, I want to know, Sam, what do you think of this setup? Do you think it's good? And we will have the audio, I think, hopefully, fixed.
We have a solution for it.
We don't know if that will work, but we're going to try it.
Yeah, if you just dangle headphones.
I'm also going to contact Apple because it shouldn't be doing that when you have the whole sounds turned off on the phone.
You know what you could do too? I could let you borrow my GoPro and Richard could strap it to his chest, and that could be the point of view dishwasher cam.
That's hilarious.
Nick is working today.
Okay. This is almost down. I'm going to say we're done.
Wait, don't open it. Let's move the camera.
He's at an undisclosed place in Disney Springs.
You sound so official, Richie. An undisclosed location at Disney Springs.
The camera in the corner. We're going to take you for a ride.
We're moving, guys. We're going on a field trip.
You put it on the whole thing. So don't watch it. You put it on the full screen.
Thanks, Richie.
There.
Richie!
That smells good.
It does smell good.
Okay, so I put a towel over this, and I told you guys this on my Instant Pot stream. They do sell like steam diverters that are silicone that go over the valve, so you can direct the steam a different way. But I just pushed the valve down to help it along a little bit. So this little thing will go down, and we can open the Instant Pot. And now that's another interesting point I want to make too, is my next stream in 2 weeks, the one before my charity stream, we're going to be doing our Instant Pot Part 2. So we'll be doing all Instant Pot on that show. So it should be a fun time. It smells so good. Okay. I'm going to do this.
Oh my gosh, the picture's amazing.
Okay. I'm going to move this forward a little bit so we can put our lid in. Oh, that looks great. I'm just going to take an internal temperature of the pork to make sure it's cooked all the way through. And I don't think it is. It's here. Okay, it is there. Let's go in here. Okay. And see, I added another 10 minutes to the time. So what I'm going to do is put it in for another maybe 10 minutes. Okay, it doesn't want to turn. There we go. Okay, we're going to put it on for just a little bit more. Let's see. I don't know why I was humming the Addams Family. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm going to test it just one more time before I do this. Oh, now it's locked. Really? Oh, it cooked on pressure already. That's so weird. I've never seen it do that before. Okay, I'm just going to test it one more time before I put it back in for 10 more minutes. Yeah, it needs about 10 more minutes, I would say. So, okay, so here's my note to everybody. Make sure that you know your Instant Pot, because I knew mine would take longer than the recipe said. I added 10 minutes. I guess I should have added 20 minutes to the cook time, which I think is really crazy because I did the same. I mean, it's the same cut of meat she said to use, and it's also the same exact weight. She said 4-pound pork shoulder roast pork butt, and I did that. So now we're going to cook it for another 10 minutes, and we'll switch back over here while we wait for that goodness. But it smells really good.
It does smell good.
Mm-hmm. So how's our chat looking, Richie?
It looks great.
That's awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for sticking around with us while we wait for the pork to finish. I'm sorry it's taking so long.
Aaron said he likes the noise of your Instant Pot.
I know this. It hisses at you. It's like a Slytherin snake from Harry Potter.
You feel comfy here? Okay. You're done. Just hit it again.
Like this?
Yeah, like that, right there.
We're done.
Very funny. But yes, that's why you have to be, when you're doing these recipes, know your Instant Pot, adjust the times accordingly. I thought I did, but the meat's not quite where I want it to be internally. So that's why we're going to leave it for about 10 more minutes, and it should be more than good by then. Then we just need to shred the pork and reduce the sauce, and then we'll be good to go. You heading out?
I have to.
I understand, little brother.
Jennifer said, will you serve the pork as a sandwich or just enjoy it on its own?
Okay, so for me, I don't eat the bread. I try to stay away from carbs and things if I can. So I'm going to eat mine on its own, but I've got really great potato rolls for Richie to enjoy as sandwich. Yep. And you could even top it with coleslaw. People do that. That's a yummy way to do it. So I'm going to say goodbye to Steve, guys, because he's heading out. But thank you so much for all your help, Steve.
You're welcome.
Love you so much.
Love you too. And I will see you guys soon.
Okay, don't forget, you've got the envelope, right, for
Yeah.
Kelly and Ivone?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right. Be safe.
Bye.
Have fun. Okay, guys, so we are flying solo, guys. Richie and me. We got this?
I hope so.
Oh, my God.
Everybody,
We might be in trouble, you guys. But in any event, yes. So if you guys have any Instant Pot requests, because I have not put my recipes together because I have like so many of them for the Instant Pot, put what you'd like to see me make in the chat, and I'll have Richie take notes.
everyone's saying bye, Steve.
Bye.
We love you, Steve. Be safe.
Love you. Bye.
Talk to you soon.
Okay, does anybody have any questions?
Well, I asked them for Instant Pot ideas. Anybody got anything to throw at me? Because we've made mac and cheese. We've made gluten-free mac and cheese. We've made cheeseburger pasta. What else did we make in there? Oh, I'm definitely going to show you guys how to hard boil eggs in the Instant Pot. So easy and best way. Richie, don't you think they're the easiest peeled
Yes.
eggs you've ever had?
They are.
When I met Richard, he used to, over the weekend, take like an hour to make hard-boiled eggs to take to work for the week, because he's a building inspector, so he's in his car a lot, so he can't really sit down and have a bowl of cereal or something. So he takes 2 hard-boiled eggs with him every day for breakfast. And I was like, geez, that's taking a lot of time. So at first I got him this little electric egg cooker thing, and that worked okay, but the eggs were coming out maybe too done, I think. And
sometimes not done enough.
And sometimes not done. It just cooked them unevenly. So then I got my Instant Pot, and I'm like, ooh, we're going to make the eggs in there. And we did, and it was fast, and it was easy. He didn't need to add vinegar to the water or anything, or wait for anything to boil. And he said they're the easiest peeling eggs that we've ever had. And they're quite delicious because I've had them. And I've made my deviled eggs from the hard-boiled eggs I make in there. And I think they're really good. You don't get, that green ring when you overcook an egg. So it's really, really easy.
Let's see. We got beef roast, mashed potatoes,
okay,
black bean veggie burgers.
Ooh.
Oatmeal for a large group.
Are you writing some of this down?
No.
Well, I gave you pen and paper.
I have to do all this. I can't start to write stuff down. Chili.
Give me that. Okay, we've got mashed potatoes. I heard that. That was a good one because that doesn't take terribly long either. I want to do things that won't take as long as this roast because, as you can see, when when something takes this long to cook, then we have to fill in the time. And I think I'm boring. I don't know what you guys think, but I think I'm boring to listen to in between everything. But
oatmeal.
Chili. I make a good chili. Richie can tell you that.
Cream chicken and rice. Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that sounds delish.
Baked potatoes and sweet potatoes.
Hold on. I'm catching up. Baked potatoes and sweet potatoes. Was that like all one dish or different?
Just said baked potatoes.
Okay. I'm assuming you mean baked sweet potatoes. Whoever said that, because I can't see the chat, but just clarify so I know what you'd like to see. Okay. Anything else?
Grape leaves or kibbe.
Oh, we have a Middle Easterner in the. Who said that? Hanora J. That sounds amazing.
Mushroom risotto.
Hold on. Grape leaves, kibbe, mushroom risotto.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wendy B said beignets.
Okay. I'm not sure if we can make beignets in the Instant Pot.
Sam said she's writing it down.
Yay, Sam. Thank you, my little secretary. Now, actually, we're going to be making beignets, I believe, for our tea party, which will be in a month from 4 weeks from today. So that should be a lot of fun. We're going to be using, actually, the Real Cafe du Monde from New Orleans mix that our real wonderful viewer, Scarlett Penford, gifted to me. And I'm going to try to make them into Mickey shapes for our tea party. So I think it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
She said both potatoes and sweet potatoes.
Okay. So both baked, but a baked sweet potato and a baked potato. That's what I thought you meant. Awesome.
Chicken noodle soup.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fried rice.
Okay.
Tabbouleh.
Okay. Love it. These are all excellent ideas. I think we're going to have some good Instant Pot recipes here. And make sure you guys get your Instant Pot questions ready for the next show in 2 weeks because, I'm going to be answering all your questions again and going over our tips again. If I have any new ones, I'll give them to you. And someone's at our door. Did you order pizza?
I didn't order anything.
I didn't either. Well, you never know what you're going to get on Dinners with Donna. We always have something happen. Oh, someone's coming back for food. Maybe it's Steve. Maybe he wanted more trifle. I'm going to check the Instant Pot real fast, you guys. So we've got 4 minutes left, and it's going to be delicious. I can smell it, and it smells amazing. And keep those Instant Pot ideas coming because I'm writing them down. Hey, guys. How's it going? Good. Our good friends Alyssa and Neil stopped by, you guys. You never know who's going to pop into a stream.
Sam said it's me, LOL.
Hey, we love you, Sam. Miss you.
Oh, you guys.
I brought you back here.
Oh, thank you. So was it good? The gluten-free stuff?
It was amazing.
You know when the kids like it, it's good.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
Nobody.
And you
could
can't even tell, right?
No.
It was so good. Sam loved the mac and cheese. Oh my gosh. So, okay, we're doing like a little poll. My next show before the charity stream is going to be another Instant Pot. We're going to do another Instant Pot. So I'm asking people what they'd like to see me make in the Instant Pot.
Okay. So what kind of answers are you getting?
I got mashed potatoes, chili, cream chicken and rice, peach cobbler. Someone said I think a black bean burger, baked potatoes and sweet potatoes, stuffed grape leaves, kibbeh, risotto, chicken noodle soup, fried rice, and tabbouleh salad.
Can you make chicken?
Wow.
You can make chicken in there. Oh yeah.
Wendy B.
I've made chicken fajitas in there.
Wow.
So,
Wendy B said that Publix Aprons recipe has a great beef curry stew you can make an Instant
ooh,
Pot.
beef curry stew. That sounds delicious.
Oh my God, Neil, my man. Hi, Sam.
What's the way to say
The last I saw Sam, she was
Yes, come
on
say
the-
hi, guys.
on the
Come say
pier.
hi.
She was on the pier.
Hi, Sam. Miss you.
And watch, you'll be able to see yourself on there.
Oh my goodness, I'm afraid to see myself.
There you are. There's Alyssa.
Stew beef.
Hi, everybody.
That's awesome.
Hi, Sam. We have fun.
Probably like.
So I want to know
Saturday.
what do you guys think of the new setup?
Right.
The new setup looks amazing. And
Were you watching from? You were
Yeah,
watching from home.
of course
Could
we
you
were.
hear better with the mics?
Yeah.
oh, absolutely,
Okay.
that works better. And I did comment on your new grill this
Isn't
morning.
it awesome?
Yes,
You guys
it
gotta
is
go look
awesome.
at it. It's so
Gorgeous.
cool.
It's a grill.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can make pancakes.
You can
SpongeBob
make
could work it over
pancakes. You
there.
can make
you know?
eggs, bacon,
Wow.
anything.
Steaks, burgers, anything.
Fried
you can do.
rice.
Yes. And
Steve
nothing
said we're
falls
gonna
through.
duplicate Kobe.
Kobe.
Nothing falls through the grates
That's
there.
right. That's
That's a
right.
beautiful thing.
Oh, it's gonna
Somebody
be
said
awesome.
lemon chicken with lemon potatoes.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Lemon chicken. I love
that sounds great, and that's something you could have
Yes,
too.
I love lemon.
Lemon chicken and potatoes. That sounds great. So I put on this pork to make the pulled pork roast. But the recipe said 75 minutes. I put it on for 10 minutes more than it said, and it still wasn't done.
Oh,
I know. So I'm gonna do
That's a giant item.
I'm gonna do a quick release now. Watch it's gonna be steamy.
Jennifer Piccolo said cheesecake.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
let's see. Has there
Chicken
been-
and dumplings is interesting. There's so many
Oh,
different things.
chicken and dumplings. You guys have wonderful ideas. I love asking you to help me.
Thank you, Pamela V.
She's so sweet.
Yes.
We had the pleasure of meeting her and her husband, Jim. He's Greek, and they cook the most amazing Greek food you can
Wow.
imagine. Oh my gosh.
So this afternoon, our mom is here
You're not, yeah.
from Fort Lauderdale. Our mom is here from Fort Lauderdale. Our mom is here from Fort Lauderdale.
All the
And,
cameras.
We mobile ordered today at the Boardwalk Hotel, and I know I've said this many times in Donna's stream and other streams that most of you are on, that they have great pizza there at the Boardwalk window.
Yeah.
So the only thing, for those of you who live around here or who come and don't have a ticket to get into the parks, or you're not staying at the hotel, is there is the chance that if you make an order, that when you go up to the security gate, that they might say, we can't let you in. It's only for people at the hotel, which happened to us yesterday. At which hotel?
Art of Animation.
At the Art of Animation. We ordered, and we got up to the place, and of course, we never press. There's a button.
Never press that you pay.
Don't press prepare your order until they let you in.
Yeah, because they'll charge you.
Right, because they'll charge you, and security might not let you on the grounds. I believe the reason they do this is because they think that people are trying to go to the park without paying for parking, which is $25. So we did go yesterday, and he finally said, oh, we're spending a lot of money here, let us in. And then he let us in. And right, today we went to the Boardwalk Pizza. And if you have not eaten it yet, you will love it. For us from New York, a city folk, it's pizza is a major deal. And I'm not bragging about being from New York. I'm a Floridian now. But the pizza at the Boardwalk window is excellent. So if you ever get down here, try it.
I agree.
Yes.
Have you tried Pizza Ponte?
What is Pizza Ponte?
It's at Disney Springs. It's right next door to Maria and Enzo's, and it's
Oh,
amazing. Oh, they don't have gluten
They have the
free?
huge slice.
Oh.
That place
Yeah, I
has
went in, they don't have anything.
the home of the giant slice.
Nothing?
No.
Oh.
No gluten free.
Not even pasta.
Really?
And you know what? The next time we go, we're going to say, well, Donna made it.
Huh?
Why can't you?
And look at
Oh,
this,
look at
guys.
that.
Oh, Donna.
We're gonna let
That
this
looks
rest a
really
minute,
Oh,
then we're gonna shred it. So right now, what we're gonna do,
That's heavy duty.
we're going to make the sauce. So we're gonna thicken the sauce. So we're gonna put our Instant Pot onto saute again. We're gonna put it on low. We're gonna hit start, and we're gonna stir with a spoon.
The magical Instant Pot. You see? And she has a wooden spoon also. I told you there's sorcery involved when Donna cooks. Right? And you're seeing it right now. She's got a special wooden spoon in the cauldron. None of I couldn't do it. I know you folks can do it. I watch what you write sometimes, but this is amazing right here.
Thank you. So what we're gonna do, Neil, is we're gonna bring it to a boil. See how it's kind of thinned out?
You've got the juices in there.
That's right. We're gonna bring it to a boil, and we're gonna let it then simmer a little bit. And then once it reduces a little bit, it gets thicker, it's ready for the sauce.
So this is a pressure cooker,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Kind of.
Yes, it also sautés, slow cooks, steams, sous vides, air fries, roast, bakes, broils, and dehydrates. It does. I love it. I love it so much.
Neil, Janie B said she likes your Florida accent.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on it. I've really been working hard on being the perfect Floridian with the perfect Florida accent. But I will never say Florida. You'll never hear that out of my mouth as long as I live. I will say that until the day I'm done. There's no such thing as Florida, no matter what the Floridians tell us. It's Florida. And I will tell you how great Donna is. Now,
Look at that.
you might say
Look at
that this is just a fork. No. This fork is a Mickey Icon fork.
And you cannot get it anymore.
Alyssa and I saw
Really?
Oh, no! Ago
I didn't buy
at
it.
one of the hotels,
Oh, no.
and we did not buy it because our son is a cast member, and we said,
And I said I want the
"Do you
discount."
want the discount? Don't be cheap and wait for your son's discount because now every store is out of them.
Yeah, I went every
Oh,
hotel,
Oh, I love
You
those.
cannot get
I don't think it's.
the Mickey silver. We were going to buy 2 sets of it.
I was gonna buy service
Oh,
It's the second time we've done something like this.
I
where
did
we
the
should've
same
bought it.
thing. I got for 8.
There
I
you
wanted
go.
to say.
We wanted
I
to.
had it in my hand. I said, you know what?
Aw.
Bobby gets 20%.
Narrow Valley with Glenn wants to know if you're Tracy Glenn's twin brother.
Am I Tracy Glenn's twin brother? No, and we've never met in person. I've only seen him on streams. But Tracy Glenn, he's definitely not a New Yorker. I've heard him speak. He sounds more like a Floridian than I do.
You're too funny.
Mike Wheeler's here now.
Hey, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Okay, we're gonna go in.
Wow. Oh my God. That is so soft.
Honora J says she does crab legs in her Instapot.
You know what?
Really?
It smells so good. You,
Oh, here
when
we
you're
go.
watching on stream, you don't realize.
And now us New Yorkers say, that looks like butter,
Yeah.
okay? There's no such thing as butter. It's butter. And
Oh my gosh.
she is pulling that apart like butter.
Wow.
What, are you kidding me?
Wow.
We're sitting here with professionals.
Tiki Man fan wants to know if Neil and Donna are siblings.
We could be.
You
You
never
never know.
You never know what past lives
That's
might have been.
right.
But I will tell you, Tiki Man fan, that we drove from our house to Donna's house,
12 minutes.
and
Wow.
So we're only 12 minutes.
I was in shock at how quickly we got here. The only thing that separates Alyssa, Neil, and Donna and Richie is Disney World.
Yeah.
It's right in between our houses.
Yep.
So literally, if we could drive straight, we'd be here in 5 minutes. But unfortunately, the Magic Kingdom blocks us.
It does. It's right in the middle.
Yes. And the cows are all out in the pasture. Right by Donna's house, there's cows,
Too funny.
Can't believe
there's
the
orange
cow.
trees. It's
Okay.
amazing.
I think we have enough of this
Wow.
shredded, but we
So,
can all try some.
UK Disney Keith and Mandy said, one of our amazing one-pot wonders is Moroccan lemon chicken with
Wow.
chickpea peppers and olive couscous.
Sounds
Ooh.
amazing. Ooh,
So where is the recipe?
we need the recipe.
Where's the recipe? Maybe you could share the recipe with Donna on Facebook
Or Instagram.
or Instagram it to Donna so that she can try that.
That would be wonderful.
We actually ate in Morocco last week when we went to Epcot.
Ooh,
We managed to get in.
I love it there.
It's a beautiful view.
It is.
It's Joey's World said it's great to see Alyssa and Neil.
Hey,
Aw.
Joey.
Okay.
Well, eventually we'll get to see you guys also. We're not moving anywhere. I said it, we're never moving again. So
This
Keith
is
and
it.
Lisa and Joey, when you come here one of these times, I promise you, we will see you.
Okay. That looks really good.
Unbelievable.
Okay, I'm gonna get forks and we can try this, and then when the sauce reduces, I'll put some sauce and we can try it with sauce.
We abandoned Mom,
Really.
but Lucas is in there.
Aw.
Lucas
You guys want to try?
I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Lucas would have loved this. He should have
You
come.
can have.
Near those
I am a
meatballs.
non-media.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
That's okay, don't worry about it. I stuffed on the pizza.
Mm,
Let me see.
oh my God, that's so good.
What I always love is your expression when you don't like what you're cooking.
Sweet. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
How many of you have recognized that Donna doesn't like the things that she cooks? Right? And Richie either. Richie, you went over 10. Thank you. You went over 10. I'll admit it, I am
It's
a
really
non,
soft.
I'm a non-red meat, I don't eat, that's beef. I do eat chicken, turkey, and fish. Although my father was a butcher, I ate it for many years, but the doctor said to stop, so.
Have another little.
Oh, this will eat another piece for me.
Wow. I never eat pork really.
It's so good.
That was good.
Yum.
So we have to create smell-o-vision for you,
I know.
because
When you're watching, you don't realize. I'm
Folks,
telling you.
I'm not being funny.
We were just watching you at home and like, yeah.
Although I am here for the
You
comic
smell
relief
it.
sometimes,
You smell it.
if we had smell-o-vision
Mhm.
and you could smell what's happening in here,
And taste it.
you
It
realize that it smells better than it looks,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm sure it tastes better than it smells.
It tastes
It tastes-
just like if I had smoked it on a smoker for like 20 hours.
Wow.
It's that good. It's that good.
I mean,
Wait a
it's
minute.
falling apart.
Wait, you're not doing your thing.
It's cooked through and through,
Yeah.
completely.
100
It cooked
plus.
perfectly.
Is it back to 100?
The
You can if
Instant
you
Pot is
want
a
to.
miracle machine.
So Thomas M
And
says,
it's bubbling.
The sauce, yeah. We're waiting for it to reduce, yeah.
Thomas M says, Neil is phenomenal. We are from New York and we think he should start his own Disney channel. Let's hear the opinion of Disney from a New Yorker.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your rates? You didn't rate.
100 plus.
plus.
100.
It was good.
It's that good, guys.
You can't tell. I
It's
never
so
really
good.
eat pork.
That's
I'm
amazing.
It tastes really great.
I'm ending the stream now so we can eat.
We gotta wait for the sauce to reduce.
It's amazing. The pot is bubbling in there. It's just plugged in.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Is this a new type
That's-
of machine?
The Instant Pot?
Well, we had a crock pot many years ago.
That was the
That we
beginning.
never used.
Well, the
Gave it
slow
away.
cooks too.
That's the
You-
roots
yeah.
of an Instant Pot.
Yep. Well, you know, grandmas used to have a pressure cooker. They were dangerous back then. Now these have safety measures. So it's not as dangerous as grandma's, old pressure cooker.
Right.
It has computers in it to tell it if it's too hot or to turn
And
it
it does
off.
so many different things.
Like I had the lid on
I was
wrong
looking
earlier
over-
and it wouldn't let me close it or open it. It's like, nope, you're doing it wrong. So
Really?
yeah.
It says air fry, roast, bake, boil,
Mhm.
and dehydrate.
And it's huge.
Oh yeah, 8-quart.
Wow.
And
You got a
hit-
big one. There are different sizes.
Oh yeah, they go as little as 1 to 1.5 quarts up to, you can get a 16-quart if you want to. Yeah.
You can make lobsters in there.
Oh, yeah.
You can steam lobsters.
I made like a shrimp boil
Ah.
with potatoes and corn and everything last Saturday
Now,
when we couldn't get into Portillo's.
right, being that we went to Portillo's.
I know.
Then again,
After SeaWorld we got in.
That's awesome.
And you
I love
know
it.
what?
I changed the chicken.
I'm going to let you all know a secret. I shouldn't. But Portillo's from Chicago opened in Orlando,
It's packed.
in between Disney's Springs and SeaWorld. And also the world's largest White Castle is there. So we went there a week ago, but we went there on Friday night after SeaWorld. It was starting to get really dark. There were bad storms.
The
It was a
night-
dark
the
and
night
stormy night.
It was a
night
dark and
that-
stormy night.
The night that it was pouring.
That's right.
And we just were
And
sitting
lightning.
outside.
Oh.
But I went to where the cakes are.
Oh, my
Get ready. See, now this is where Donna reigns supreme. Because
Your cakes are better.
Really?
cake, I saw,
We found out what.
Donna, you're going to crack up. They're making these gorgeous cakes, and they got the scooper, and they're scooping 3 scoops
A frosting?
of frosting, right? But where is the frosting coming
A
from?
can?
A huge plastic tub, gold medal.
Oh, come on.
It was a gold medal tub, right?
Oh, that's a
So I
letdown.
said to the lady, as they're spreading and it looks beautiful,
Is
do
right.
you guys make it in there? Or is that, she goes, oh no, you could buy this at any place. Go to Publix and buy gold medal frosting. And I said, you're joking, right?
Oh
Here
my.
we're thinking this is the most special cake you could get anywhere.
It looks great.
It looks amazing. And then I said, well, what about the cake? Do you guys have a special recipe for the cake?
Right.
Oh no, it's a gold medal box. You can get the mix anywhere. But we cook it right back there in our own ovens.
Okay.
So Portillo's cake, I hate to burst your bubble, but it's made out of a box and a can.
Oh, man.
But it tastes great. I must
They
say,
have a cake.
it tastes
shake
great.
With a piece
I
of
saw it.
cake
The
in
whole
shake.
cake is
Yeah.
The
a
whole
piece of cake.
They have a shake with You could choose vanilla, chocolate, and they make a shake with an entire piece of cake. But it's really hard to drink.
Well, I would imagine.
Yes.
It's a little nauseating.
It's a little
I
nauseating.
didn't have it.
It's a little
Yeah.
sweet,
But the kids had it.
but a great place to go to. The theming is fantastic.
Yeah.
Not like this, you know. It's not like Donna's Kitchen, that's for sure.
Oh.
But an interesting place to visit.
It was.
We'll
it's
get you
bad.
there.
It's
We're gonna
bad.
get
Oh,
there.
eventually.
Yeah.
We made the mistake of going on a Saturday. You know, that was probably a bad call. But we were in the area because we had lunch with Richard's brother and sister-in-law at Epcot. So we spent a few hours there, and then it was about dinner time when we left. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do for dinner? And Sam's like, well, let's go to Portillo's. And I'm like, well, you know, Sam. I was like, okay.
Sure,
So
something
what
new.
happened?
Couldn't
Couldn't
get
get
in.
in?
The line was hellaciously
Were you
long.
gonna go into the drive-thru or just to get into the?
We were going to do either, but both were just
No parking.
bombarded. There was no parking. The drive-through line was way
I think what
around
saved
the
us,
building.
The White Castle line was very.
right, what saved us on a Friday night were the storms. I think people.
Oh yeah, they stayed
didn't
in.
go. They stayed in.
Yeah.
Jennifer Piccolo said no, they add sour cream and mayonnaise to the cake batter.
Oh.
A little birdie who used to work there told me.
Oh,
Okay, so they're
something.
using,
She's from Chicago.
right, they're using a package,
Right.
and then they add something to it.
Right.
They're doctoring it up.
Well,
Okay.
at least they added.
Well, at least, Jennifer, at least they're doing something, because it was very distressful to stand there drooling and find out that it was a box cake mix and phony frosting. I mean, it doesn't take much to make frosting. So I'm glad to hear
It
that.
looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks amazing. I sent you pictures.
Oh yeah, you
I sent
did.
you
You
pictures.
did.
Unfortunately, that one slice
Didn't make it.
didn't make it. It didn't make it. We'll get it to you.
No, Neil ate it.
I ate it. I ate it.
At his mom.
I bought a slice
Neil
for
and
Donna.
his mom. His mom's
and-
sitting there. You can eat that slice?
Don't hate me, folks. I ate it.
That's there.
That's okay.
We'll get Donna more of it.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Everglazed donuts are better.
Oh, I love Everglazed donuts.
Everglazed donuts.
But you
I
have
love
to
their
eat them the
coffee.
same day, or they get stale.
I can have their coffee. Their coffee's pretty good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Look at it
We're
go.
getting there. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's reducing nicely.
Yes.
Make a nice sauce for our pork.
So today the skyline is not working. We don't know
So
why.
what's
At
the
all?
ingredient that's sweet?
Cherry cola.
That's cherry cola?
Oh, wow.
That smells. You know, it smells like barbecue sauce.
Mhm. Well, there's barbecue sauce in
Okay,
it too.
there is.
There's barbecue sauce, onion, cherry cola, brown sugar.
Okay.
Yep.
So any of you know why the skyline is not working?
I think I heard there was like isn't there maintenance?
Maintenance.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw it standing there, and my mom goes, "Oh, I bet it's not working today. It's not moving." And I said, No. They must be letting somebody on with a wheelchair or something. And we're watching it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's not moving. And it's so hot out.
Oh
It
yeah.
was so hot out. Then we realized somebody would be roasting up there.
Oh, yeah.
They would be roasting.
Let's see.
We did have an ice cream sundae at the new boardwalk ice cream shop.
Oh, what kind is it?
I had a chocolate, a mint, chocolate mint sundae. What did you have, Neil?
I had sugar-free, fat-free, vanilla chocolate mix.
Oh, they have that?
They do have it, but I did ruin it by adding hot fudge.
Whoops.
So you know, here you go and try and be good, and you put hot fudge on it.
It's hard to
But
be
it's
good.
very reasonably priced.
Oh,
I
that's
put it on
good.
hot fudge.
Now, you heard that the salt and straws
Yes,
coming.
you can't wait for
I cannot
in
wait for
Disney
that. I'm
Springs.
so
I wonder where
excited.
it's gonna open.
I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's sooner rather than later. Okay, I'm gonna take a little of this sauce.
Is that Ivone or Kelly?
It
Have knives in
was.
the mouse.
It was Kelly.
Oh, Kelly was on. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Yum.
Good story.
Okay. Here we go. We've got some sauce here. If you leave it to sit probably about 10, 15 minutes, it'll thicken up more. But you guys have been sticking around for so long that I think we should just try it, and then we'll wrap up our stream because we've been live for almost 3 hours now.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Whoever wants to try sauce, come on over.
Yes.
And then I'm just gonna dip like that. But the sauce is hot, so be careful. Mm. Mm-hmm.
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 That's so good.
Is this clean or you want to leave them in?
No, they're both clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try
So
it
good.
with the sauce.
Really good.
Better with the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Wow, it was good without the sauce. With the sauce, oh my gosh. Okay, everyone get your paddles.
I'll keep them. I got them. Put it down.
I added another plus.
He's a highway. Sometimes he's not.
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
No, but he's right.
Oh,
What, oh, he put 1,000? Wow, he's getting bigger.
You're not supposed to
Oh,
tell.
I'm sorry.
Drum roll.
and reveal.
I win.
Yay.
That was so good. So guys, we used our air fryer today. We've used our Instant Pot today. We've had special guests today. We talked about our next show, which is going to be another Instant Pot show. It's going to be awesome. And we have this great new setup, and I think you guys liked it. If you liked this setup and you like the audio and how things are sounding, thumbs up in the chat so that I know we can continue doing this. If not, we'll go back to the old way. But I want to do what you guys think is best because you're looking at it. So I'm just cooking. So we had 4 very successful dishes today. We had the trifle, we had the pasta salad, we had the air fryer corn on the cob, and this amazing finale of the Instant Pot pulled pork, which I added 20 minutes to the cooking time, just so you know. And but it was so worth it. It's so delicious, and really still a fraction of the time if you were to smoke it yourself. So I would definitely make this again. So you're gonna come say goodbye, everybody?
Bye, everyone.
I want to thank everybody who came and stopped by and chatted with us. Everyone who's watching, those who are watching the replay, thank you so much, replay crew. Anyone who sent a donation, you guys mean the world to me. You don't have to do that. That you do that for me just is incredible. I don't know what I do that makes you want to do that, but thank you so much. It's so appreciated. And to all my channel members, you guys rock. I hope you used your emojis today. And to my mods, thank you so much for all you do. And we will see you in 2 weeks where we will be doing another Instant Pot Part 2. So be there, and we will be answering all your Instant Pot questions and making some of the recipes that you guys suggested. So until then, on behalf of my kitchen crew and friends, thank you so much and have a wonderful week. And I'll see you in 2. Bye.
Bye-bye.